is high. Come on now, don't be shy. Show up right, orderly style. Exclusive vibes all the while. Reactions heavy with a smile. Stay ready, mile after mile. Bring consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound. Pop culture flowing free. Funky beats come to see. Compassion, feel the key. Cultivate to Klarity. Ready for what's going down. Steady, strong in every town. Always carry that crown. Lift up, don't let it drown. Bring consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound. Ready for what's going down. Steady, strong in every town. Always carry that crown. Lift up, don't let it drown. Bring consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound. Ready for what's going down. Steady, strong in every town. Always carry that crown. Lift up, don't let it drown. Bring consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound. Consciousness around. If you're really down, help you touch the ground. We're making that sound.
What's up, cultivators? What's going on with y'all? Let's cultivate with Kyle back with another video here to cultivate clarity on all things unadulterated, unfiltered, and uncensored. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time to cultivate some clarity and get into it. Have y'all missed me out there? Have you missed me? Listen, we got lots to get into. This is the week of Martin Luther King. Listen, he a fellow Capricorn like me. We're going to celebrate him. We're going to celebrate the life of MLK. So y'all tell a friend that the cultivate is about to get into it once again. All right, y'all. I'll be all right back. Hold on. Let me get the point. Hold on. Wait a minute. Jella, what's what you wanted me to play? Send that to me right quick. My fault. Hold on. I thought I had it back here. But while we do that, let's do this.
I got a friend.
Anybody got a break? Y'all made it to Saturday.
And when we did it like that, we used to go to this. Pray, then I gotta get it out. on their first thing. Now, third thing is added to the list of benefits. Major justice. Now, every January on the third Sunday, we pay homage to the man who paved the way for freedom, justice, equality, to make the world a better place for us to happy. It's a holiday, it's a gathering for the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. The king tried to love somebody. You will love somebody. I'm sure it's safe to put your head away. You love somebody. Don't play on the holiday. Find a way.
It's a king holiday. Yes, indeed. We celebrating a little bit early. Shout out to MLK. We're going to get into the misconception surrounding MLK, surrounding that he was colorblind. And we're going to get into a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're going to get into the YouTube Godfather being terminated. Is this his end? Good goddamn. I don't know. I don't know. They said Not was over there hitting them with all things. Yeah. I don't know. We got Cultivate some clarity on it. So y'all tell a friend to tell a friend that the Cultivate is here doing it all over again. Because I got to praise. Yes, indeed. When you got to praise in your spirit, you don't know how to contain it. Yes, indeed. And I don't want to contain it because I'm going to throw that good energy back to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Let's get it.
Everybody sing again for Martin Luther King. Come on, let's freedom ring. That's right, for Martin Luther King. Now sing. Holiday, holiday, King holiday, holiday. It's a day for everyone. We had a dream, now it's up to you. Now it's up to you to see it through, to make it come true. Now do it. For teaching us that we all have the strength to love. You thank the prince of non-violence for showing us the way. And show the children of the day how to live together as one. We'll sing of the King and his word will lie. All of us love. Dr. King got to love somebody. We want to love somebody. For his sake, we're turning away. Take a day. Don't play on the holiday. We're to find a better way. Everybody loves somebody. Everybody sing. Come on. For Martin Luther King. Oh, yeah. Let's freedom ring. That's right. For Martin Luther King. Now do it. Listen, children of today, don't think love is gone away. It's in your hearts and minds. Not long. We just take the chance. His love will glow over the window. Let the light shine. Every day, light yours and mine. Every light shine. Let it shine. Everybody in the place.
Come celebrate. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love thee, I love thee, I love thee, I love thee. Did you like ye? Shout out to y'all, shout out to y'all. Listen, without further ado, we're gonna get into the show. I've been here for what? We've been here for 11 minutes now. Hold on, y'all. Y'all like that? Mel, you said that's your favorite, that's one of your favorite songs. You love that song? Oh, it was a special request. I ain't gonna tell you from who, but it was a special request to get that song on and popping. Hold on, you guys. I need to put on some music. First off, where should we start? Where should we start? We're gonna get into this video right here. Beyond the Dream. Wait a minute. Bernice King. She had a powerful talk. Dang, I could have found the timestamp. But we're gonna play a little bit of it. We're gonna start off with Dr. King. He's way more important than the YouTube Godfather.
The following experience is not a
No copyrights. This is Dr. Bernice King, one of Dr. King's daughters, speaking on Dr. King's legacy. And I wanted to play a little bit of the shout out to Hazel Eyes, shout out to Lemonade. Thank y'all all for being here. Shout out to Illy Ill. Thank you for being here, Illy Ill. Thank y'all, love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for being here. I'm just jealous. Shout out to you, Honey Bun. Thank you for being in the building and moderating. Shout out to Nomad for dropping that 10 spot. It's greatly appreciated. But let us get into this video right quick before we get into the messy consciousness. And we're going to speak on the misconception of Dr. King being colorblind. Because I don't think Dr. King was colorblind, because any historian will tell you that towards the end of his life, which was cut short, unfortunately, he was fighting for economic rights and wealth.
Process, and sometimes when I process, I have that with that it would just go all over the place.
right.
And I love Bernice King. She really fought hard, long and hard, not to grow up in the shadow of her father, and she just couldn't shy. Well, she couldn't go away from being a preacher. It was just in her blood. So let's get it.
She wanted to make sure the center was in place, that the papers are in place. In fact, after he was assassinated, she started collecting. My mind, she never.
Oh, right here, she's speaking on her mother keeping the legacy of her husband, which was a beautiful thing. What? Wait a minute, hold on. Well, let me play this. I'm getting some messages.
Said this, but this is what I believe, because my mother was a very strategic thinker and worker. She knew that if we had a national holiday and there was no official institution where people could kind of reach out, refer to, connect with, that it would just go all over the place.
Right.
So she wanted to make sure the center was in place, that the papers are in place. In fact, after he was assassinated, she started collecting papers from different entities, organizations, individuals. The King Center has the largest repository of primary source materials related to the movement under my father. Most people don't know that. Only researchers know. So if people have written books around that, more than likely they have had a connection with the King Center's archives.
Got it.
So I want people in Atlanta to know that it's rich material now that she's deceased, and we're going to add her works to it. It's going to be even more.
Hey, lady, T-Love.
So when you fast forward,
good to see you, boo-boo. Miss you.
To the holiday, once she got involved and started galvanizing all these people and groups and organizations, they planned a March on Washington in 1983. In June of 1983. She announced it in December. In June of 1983 is when Congress passed the first piece of legislation. But before then, she had been working with Tip O'Neill, SELC, and all them to get all these signatures for the holiday.
Right.
Stevie Wonder came along, with the song, and that highlighted it even more.
Right.
So together, they took those signatures. She did some testifying in Congress and everything. And eventually, when they got to D.C. in August of that year, Congress had already passed in June. I guess when she announced they were going to march on Washington with all those people, I guess they were like, we better get this done. The Senate was a little slower. But 2 months.
Chella, where the hell you was at,
2 months
girl?
later,
Oh my
the
God.
Senate passed the legislation. And we
Jella, you lost your phone again, boo-boo. Where the hell you was at? Hold on, wait a minute. When we gonna take another commercial break, Lord, help her, Lord. Help her, Lord. Talking about a do-over. We just played the long-ass song. Had me and Mel bopping and shit.
ended up with the holiday. So I always say to
Do
people,
you remember that? Do you remember that day when it actually happened? And your mother's reaction to it after her work had, came into fruition?
Yeah, I don't. I remember the March on Washington and the energy behind that. What I remember is she always felt that it would happen.
Got it.
Like I said, she had this.
That ain't my device. I'm gonna come up. That's T.I. That's his shit. But speaking of, we all knew that ultimately Dr. King, just his work. When you're a freedom fighter, you're not gonna be living that long. 2, it was a setup for a setback. It was the GOVT dot. This we're gonna keep it like that. Allegedly.
Foresight. And because of the way she moved, I mean, she pulled together 700 organizations for their March on Washington. And so she had no doubt, in spite of Strom Thurmond and the long filibuster that took place, or was it Jesse Helms? It's one or the other. She still knew. And in spite, Reagan said he would never sign the holiday.
And he would have
So look at the
up
picture
doing
when
it.
you get a chance, how she's kind of looking. Her eyes like, how you like me now? Just look at the picture. I'm telling you, some message in that
We're going to see if we can pull it up. Hey, so with all those things considered, was there ever a time you tried to run away from the responsibility that came with your name?
Yeah.
When?
So I think the first time was when I got a call to preach. I was 17. And I didn't fully understand it, but I heard a voice said, "You're gonna preach like your father." And so my mother claims I wrote something and gave it to her.
When it's a calling over your life, it's just a calling over your life.
Call that. Maybe it'll emerge one day in her papers. And so for 8 years, I did nothing with it. I wrestled with it. I was 17. I was at Doug, Frederick Douglass High School.
Oh, you were Astro too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So I was at Doug. I was drinking a little bit. I was thinking, that's for serious folks. I need to finish being a teenager.
You were drinking?
I was drinking. And I thank God that he
was Dr. Hill
me.
there when you were there?
Dr. Buss was the principal.
Dr.
Hill was
Buss.
there and Fortson.
Okay.
I don't know if you were there before.
Nah, I mean, I don't know about Fortson.
You know about Hill, though.
I know
Everybody
Dr. Hill.
About Hill.
Yeah, I know Dr. Hill.
Hill was a tough one. But yeah, so I was 17 doing that. And then I didn't see no women. I didn't see any women other than one in our church, because my grandfather was pretty, aggressive. But she was like 45, 50, and I'm 17, so I couldn't relate to that.
Got it. What was your sermon about?
You mean later?
I mean, so you didn't get
at 17,
you didn't preach at 17.
No.
So
I ran from college.
So when
that's what I'm saying. I ran because this is one of the
I thought you ran and eventually came back by Sunday.
No. I ran for 8 years.
Oh, got it.
And the other fundamental reason is because I wanted my identity. I felt like I would always be this Dr. King's daughter, and I would get lost. And so for 8 years, I struggled with it. And during that course of time, my grandfather knew about it, and he would just come to me and say, preacher, when you gonna do your sermon? This is Daddy King. I said, I don't know. If preacher came to town to do a revival, he'd say, so preacher, what are your thoughts about the sermon? So sadly, he didn't get to see me preach my first sermon. But in 1988, I was already, because I knew I had to figure it out. Yeah. I was already at Emory University in theology school. I had done 1 year in theology school. I had done 1 year in law school. And I had an experience after my first year in law school. And I didn't do well. First 2 semesters, they told me, after they put me on probation twice, they said, if you do not come off this third time, we're gonna have to kick you out.
And
So
this is theology school.
This is when I did a joint program at Emory. So it's called a joint JD MDiv, where you get a law degree and you also get a Master of Divinity. It's a 5-year program. You start one school 1 year and then the other school the next year, and then you take courses from both schools the 3rd to 5th year. So I had finished theology school the first year. I went to the law school, and the first 2 semesters, my grades were shot. Period. After the second semester, going into that summer, they told me, if you do not come out for probation, we're going to kick you out. So I'm saying in my head.
And you was on probation for like academic program?
Yes.
So you party?
I wasn't partying. I was doing that. I do, but I was like, oh my God.
Bless
Dr. King's door. That's see the headline.
Bless her body, God. Lord. This is the descendant of Dr. King. You don't see him all up and through this lady's face, just shaded.
Dr. King.
Yeah. But speaking of you being here, hey, shout out to you, my love. You made it to the thumb easy. Shout out to you for having a truce. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to answer your question if you got time, but that's the second segment of the show. We're gonna slow roll it. We're gonna stay on schedule time. But if you got a minute, just Shady, I would love to have a quick little discussion with you. But this is Bernice King. It's Bernice. It's Bernice. You gotta do. And listen, I don't knock nobody having a truce, because peace is better than pranks for prank calls and shit. You know what I'm saying, if you will. So I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. Long as what you call it, you ain't doing nothing against your will, and you ain't mad bitch linking up and shit and accomplishments, which I doubt. Just Shady don't get down with the accomplishments. But these people do. You know what I'm saying? So, hell, we dealing with these motherfuckers they're faking the funk. Okay? Faking flat lines and faking the funk. But yes, indeed, if you got a minute, just Shady, you can come on up whenever you ready.
Doing a flunks out of law school. Now, why is that important?
Shout out to
because preaching was like
lineage. But she's gonna speak on the misconception regarding Dr. King. Was Dr. King colorblind? Did he want to see us lose our ownership, our political power? Or was that all a setup? We're going to get into it.
Oh, man, I'm going to always be compared to my daddy. Law school was like, this is me.
Right.
I need this for Bernice.
Right.
So I went home.
Hey, thank you, boo.
I took a knife. And I was trying to figure out how to do it without pain, I didn't want to. I was trying to end it. And I had a roommate, ran downstairs. She said, what are you doing? And she ran back upstairs. And apparently she called my mom. So later on, while my mom and my aunt Christine, my father's sister, were coming over to see me, in between that time, I heard a voice that said to me, Bernice, put the knife down. People are going to miss you. Your life matters. And reminded me of my call. And I said, wow. I mean, it just overtook me. And from that day forward, I tell people, this is when I really believe that I became a true Christian, because it was like I was in this misery and pain and detached. I felt like it wasn't true. I just felt like nobody loved me. Nobody cared about me, that I was doomed. And it was like God just came in through the Holy Spirit and just took me up out of it. So that's like my personal resurrection experience. And so I decided, if you did this for me, I'm with you the rest of my life. So that's when I made the decision to accept my call. And I went to see my pastor and told him that I was ready.
Okay.
And so we set everything up. And my first sermon took place the night before my 25th birthday.
Okay.
And it was entitled Getting Above the Crowd, about little Zacchaeus in the Bible, little short man, tax collector. And when Jesus came to town, he had to climb up a tree. And I was talking about how do we get above those things so that we can clearly see and connect with Jesus. So yeah, that was my experience. But I was running. Then
nobody would ever imagine that you would experience.
And then when I did go to theology school, even before I accepted the call and then finished, and I went back and I did finish. I came off probation because obviously now I'm a licensed attorney.
She said,
I didn't want to study my daddy, so I did very little.
You get into the attorney. It's the difference between an attorney and a lawyer now. Motherfuckers always say, I talk to my lawyer. He don't even he couldn't even pass the fucking bar exam.
Because I wanted my voice. I didn't want to end up sounding like him. I wanted to do my own style. So I studied very, 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 very little. When I delivered that sermon,
she said, it's so
my mother said, do you remember seeing your father preach? I said, no. She said, it's so strange you have gestures like him. I said, really? And then other people came with me and said, your Uncle Andy was behind just boo-hooing. Because he asked my mother the same thing. Like, did she ever see Martin or whatever? Because he was just boo-hooing.
So you don't recall ever seeing your daddy preach?
I don't.
How old were you when he died?
I was 5. I had just turned 5. So I was at the beginning of 5.
Right. Man. And somehow you developed his mannerisms.
Some kind of way. It's crazy. And people would tell me that all the time. Like, you sound like him, you got gestures like him, you know, your intonations are like him. I'm like,
screw you.
He is your father.
And I did not listen to him a lot.
Right.
Now, and you know, since that time, to my mid to late 30s, I started listening more and reading more. Yeah.
Right. What do you recall of your father? What are your fondest memories of your father?
Yeah.
I have very little. The one that I hold near and dear is something we did together, which was like a kissing game. So when he would come off the road, I would run up into his arms and he said, okay, we're going to play the kissing game today. And every one of us had a spot on his face. He called it a sugar spot. I don't know, maybe you know, I don't know what that means. The Black community knows. We used to call it sugar. Give me some sugar.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
like, what does that mean? But anyway, we know it's a kiss. But I was like, how did it get to be called sugar? But anyway, so he would say, okay, where is, at that time, my brother Martin was called Marty. Where is Marty's spot? So Martin and Dexter had spots on either cheek.
Yeah.
Mine was on the forehead. My sister's was right in the corner here. And my mother's was smack dead in the middle. So we would go around, you know, his face doing that. And that was our bonding experience.
Right.
Then I just remember, which is, it's kind of a little crazy because it's nothing really to remember. But when you're a little kid, you know how kids just look at everything. When they're like 3 years old, they're looking around, just exploring their environment.
Right.
And every little thing, like if you pick up that lemon, they'll look at you and watch you, you know, suck on the lemon. So my father, before we would say grace, would pick up these long stem onions and he would chew on them like celery. And I just remember always being at the dinner table with him. And for whatever reason, that stood out for me. I don't know why.
Y'all all sat at the dinner table at one time.
Yeah.
Okay. Man.
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
Why does grandma's tummy look pregnant?
It's sad.
This
It
blocks your
can
bowels.
come out premature.
This blocks your bowels. And this blocks your bowels.
So I know that you have stated that part of your mission is to make sure that people know the whole man that your father was. What do you think people get wrong about him?
That he wanted a colorblind world.
He wanted a
I have a cousin that
colorblind
says,
world.
if you think the world is colorblind, then you need glasses because you can't see.
Right.
Daddy never wanted us to live in a colorblind world. He wanted us to respect, understand different cultures, different communities, not discount that, do away with that. He just didn't want the negative, you know, that in order for me to get this job, it's gonna count against me because of my race,
right?
You know, my ethnicity, my religion, whatever the case might be. So people get that wrong a lot with I Have a Dream, and they're using it now. You know, we know with all the DEI doing away with all that kind of stuff.
Right.
That he's become their champion. So they're misusing and taking out of context his words, forgetting everything he talked about before I Have a Dream.
Right.
That we still have issues with. Some of the stuff we made some progress, but we still have police brutality. He talked about police brutality, you know, and I Have a Dream. He talked about that bad check. You know,
I remember one of the fondest memories of one of your father's speeches is when I saw him say, I believe I've integrated my people into a burning building.
Now, how do I address that? I'm going to say it this way. As a Christian, we have 4 gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. Those are different perspectives on their experience.
Dr. King know that he wrote a check that he couldn't cash, essentially, with what I believe in my heart of hearts. Hence the speech. I integrated my people in a burning bush. What y'all think? I think his intent was right. His will for his people was right.
With Jesus, yeah.
I can't say what my father literally said to somebody, but what I can say in studying him, it doesn't make sense that he would say that. Why do I say that? This is the same man who said that he was going to stand by nonviolence until the day, regardless. He was fully committed to it. This is the same man that knew and still had hope that we could transform America. A burning house to me suggests there's no hope, period. And I don't see my father get into that hopeless place. In fact, he said in his last words, we got some difficult days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop. Like anybody, I live a long life. Longevity has a place. God has allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know that we as a people will get to that promised land. So I'm just not sure about that.
Do you think that statement where the promised land he referred to, you think we've made it there already, or it's somewhere we still have yet to get to?
Still yet to get to. I mean, is the place where people can truly share in the wealth of the earth. We're nowhere near that. Because we think we have to exploit other people for our gain. And there's a way to do things collectively in a way that everybody can benefit.
Absolutely.
Everybody ain't gonna be the same. I mean, I don't think everybody wants to be millionaires or billionaires.
Everybody don't want to work as hard as the other person. Some people enjoy the peace.
There's some things that we need to ensure everybody has and that they can do well with, you know, and have. And most people, that's what they want. They want to have a livable wage. Some people want to be able to go to vacation and not be thinking about, I can't do vacation or make it.
Affordable health care, that's what they want.
Decisions between medicine, rent, food. I mean, that's crazy stuff that people should not have to deal with. And so we're a long way from that because it's a whole mindset. The problem with capitalism is that we have not learned to put the care and compassion of others in it. I think we can make it work, but we got to change the mindset so that people don't feel like, hey, the hell with them. I don't feel the way because it bites you eventually. As Daddy said, we're all interconnected. My favorite quote of his is we're caught. That key word that we're caught in an inescapable. Another key word, inescapable network of mutuality tied in a single garment of destiny. And what affects one directly affects all indirectly. And I can't be all that I ought be to you all that you ought be. And you can't be all that you ought be until I am all that I ought be. If nothing else, the pandemic should have taught us that. If you think about every day, your status, who I am from a social status, people all over this world, there were people we had to depend on in that time just for our sustenance. What we call essential workers.
That's right.
And I thought we would shift the mindset on those essential workers after that. But we went right back to the same thing. The people still ain't treated right. You know, they were so important during that time.
I was at peace at that moment in time. You know, we just stayed home. And it was just us and I, you know, we was, sheltering in place. It was me, my baby, and my daughter. She was real little at the time. And my two youngest sons and my wife, and we were just there chilling. And I was happy with that. You know what I'm saying?
It helped some relationships. It hurt some other relationships. Some other folks were.
Some people found out they couldn't stand to be around each other.
Exactly.
Man, you know, you're a minister. an activist and CEO. How do you lead with faith versus a corporate strategy at the same time?
Well, I think corporations can lead with faith. They can lead with care and compassion.
I doubt that I don't think they could, because corporations are all about the money. And just like she said, capitalization is the downfall of America. They put their people toward the back burner to capitalize off of them and eat off of them. You know what I'm saying? And to your point, yes, he got an epiphany, I believe. They're absolutely trying to take us back. But we are collectively disconnected, if that makes sense. Okay? We're politically not as one, although as a human race, we are one. Just like Frankie Beverly and them said, we are one. No matter what we do, we are one, but we don't see ourselves like that because that colonization. Some people Americans don't like to say that America was colonized. It was a Black America. Let's be specific. We were to some sort of degree. That's why we got fucking misfit bitten bedbug echo chambers acting the way they fucking act, and cranium caps acting the way they act.
I don't see a difference. I mean, corporations who do best care about their people.
Okay.
When you care about your people,
in a perfect world,
they'll do well by the people on the outside.
Right.
You know, when people on the inside feel they have opportunities to develop, they feel like they belong in an environment. All of this is what faith to me is about. Understanding our human connectedness, having care and compassion for other people. And so, you know, because that's who I am, I stay grounded in that no matter which way, you know, I go. Because I believe that what's the statement? You can do well and do good at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, and I think often we think, no, the two don't mix together. No, they mix well together.
Yeah. And you also do so many things. And I think that's something that the world should know more about you. You also work with a bank, Redemption Bank. Could you tell us a little bit about your role at this?
Before I get to the role, I have to tell the story.
Okay.
Because it's amazing.
Well, how did you become involved with Redemption?
So Ashley Bell, who's from Gainesville here in Atlanta, I met him at Essence Festival.
Okay.
Back in
New Orleans.
Early, like 2010 or somewhere 11.
Got it.
It's just, you know, quick in exchange, etc. Nothing deep.
Got it.
Sat next to him. Fast forward to 20.
I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
I must confess that that dream that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare. Now, I'm not one to lose hope. I keep on hoping. I still have faith in the future. But I've had to analyze many things over the last few years, and I would say over the last few months. I've gone through a lot of soul-searching and agonizing moments. And I've come to see that we have many more difficult days ahead, and some of the old optimism was a little superficial, and now it must be tempered with a solid realism. And I think the realistic fact is that we still have a long, long way to go, and that we are involved in a war on Asian soil, which, if not checked and stopped, can poison the very soul of our nation. I'm not going.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Judas and the Black Messiah? Or are you talking about what J. Edgar Hoover said, that he was going to, by any means necessary, prevent and stop the rise of a Black Messiah? They all go hand in hand. But you know, it's a small distinction. Because when our own president has the intent to do that and sees the rise and the potential in a people or a person that you don't see in your damn self, my Lord, on the day, but we do see it in ourselves. Some people just haven't tapped in. Let's listen to this right quick, and then we're gonna get into that.
I'm going to say that all of our
I
problems
like these type of conversations. Yes, I do.
will be solved if the war in Vietnam is ended. But I do say that the war makes it infinitely more difficult to deal with these problems. When a nation becomes obsessed with the guns of war, it loses its social perspective, and programs of social uplift suffer. This is just a fact of history, so that we do face many more difficulties as a result of the war. It's much more difficult to really arouse the conscience during a time of war. There is something about a war like this that makes people insensitive. It dulls the conscience. It strengthens the forces of reaction, and it brings into being bitterness and hatred and violence. I think the biggest problem now is that we got our gains over the last 12 years at bargain rate, so to speak. It didn't cost the nation anything. In fact, it helped the economic side of the nation to integrate lunch counters and public accommodations. It didn't cost the nation anything to get the right to vote established. And now we are confronting issues that cannot be solved without costing the nation billions of dollars. Now, I think this is where we're getting our greatest resistance. They may put it on many other things, but we can't get rid of slums and poverty without it costing the nation something. I feel that nonviolence is really the only way that we can follow, because violence is just so self-defeating. A riot ends up creating many more problems for the Negro community than it solves. You can, through violence, burn down a building, but you can't establish justice. You can murder a murderer, but you can't murder through violence. You can murder a hater, but you can't murder hate. And what we are trying to get rid of is hate and injustice and all of these other things that continue the long night of man's inhumanity to man.
When we allow freedom to reign, when we let it reign from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Have beef with me and you don't even have beef in your refrigerator. That's why you mad, cause you hungry. Thank you.
That was the misfit. Wait a minute. While I get this clip together, hold on, y'all. We all knew that it was a plan to get Martin Luther King taken up out of her, and that's what they did. Recipes to Martin Luther King. I think he noticed towards the end that it was just a little too late. We're gonna hit this. It was a special request from my people. Wait a minute, let's run it back. Share. Okay, let's run it. Get it.
We celebrate what's in the living on their birthday. Now a birthday added list of benefits. Major justice. Now every January on the third Sunday, we pay homage to the man who paved the way for freedom, justice, equality, to make the world a better place for us. Happy, it's a holiday, it's a gathering for the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. You can't try to love somebody. You love somebody. I'm going to take your head away. You love somebody. Don't play on the holiday when the fire away. Everybody to free.
That looked like one of them DeBarges. This looked like Tina Marie. That looked like a new edition. Who's trying to do the We Are the World holiday version?
Everybody in the
You know PBS was just defunded, right? They up there taking PBS, so if they don't even want, cause streaming, I don't even think this could do the streaming, but they don't want to put anything fundamental on the TV no more. Don't get me started on Brother DeBarge and them. But yes, they don't. But this right here, this energy is what got Dr. King ultimately taken off this earth. I don't care what nobody say. And then we're going to get, after this one, we're going to get into the messy consciousness, because I know they on the edges of their seat waiting on it. They waiting on it. We're going to get into manifestation head. We're going to get into motherfucking truce versus peace treaties versus the distinction between mad bitch link-ups and it all, and the accomplished shits. We're going to get into the shit, the carriers being down. Just keep it locked right here. We got a show for you guys. Keep it locked. Tell a friend that the Cultivate is here to do it all over again. Let's get it. Let's go.
Of racial injustice and economic injustice cannot be solved without a radical redistribution of political and economic power. We read one day,
I know, but the DeBarges was in Swish. See, we both disc jockeys. We know what we know when we know it. But I know that was the DeBarge hitting that falsetto on that that'll never be.
Hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But if a man doesn't have a job or an income, he has neither life nor liberty and the possibility for the pursuit of happiness. He merely exists. Estimated that we spend $322,000 for each enemy we kill in Vietnam, while we spend in the so-called war on poverty in America only about $53 for each person classified as poor. The promises of the Great Society have been shot down on the battlefield of Vietnam, making the poor, white and Negro, bear the heaviest burdens both at the front and at home. The other thing I want you to understand is this, that it didn't cost the nation 1 penny to integrate lunch counters. It didn't cost the nation 1 penny to guarantee the right to vote. But now we are dealing with issues that cannot be solved without the nation spending billions of dollars and undergoing a radical redistribution of economic power. Yes. All labor has dignity. But you're doing another thing. You are reminding not only Memphis, but you are reminding the nation that it is a crime for people to live in this rich nation and receive starvation wages. America's opportunity.
Basically, they owe us. My whole thing is how they expect us to get over something that America fully never atoned for. And they always want to, get over it. It was 200, it was 300 years ago. No. When y'all stripped us economically, hell, you talking about?
Help bridge the gulf between the haves and the have-nots. And the question is whether America will do it. There's nothing new about poverty. What is new is that we now have the techniques and the resources to get rid of poverty. And the real question is whether we have the will. At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that,
But today, let you be on public assistance. Let you be on the public assistance. Oh, you use the taxpaying dollars. You use the taxpayers' dollars to spend up this and spend up that and to do this and to do that. They've been doing this since the beginning of this country, giving away things to foreigners so they can maintain relationships with other nations to get their oil and get their goods. I mean, this is politics at its finest. Let's go.
they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. This is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
Hello. We coming to get
I
ours.
come here tonight and plead with you.
See, that's why they had to take him out. We was coming to get ours. That was the next campaign. I believe it was Operation Breadbasket. Let me do my quick little researches right quick. I think that's what it was. Yeah, Breadbasket, Operation Breadbasket. And we was gonna camp out. Well, sure, I said I was there back in the 60s. Yeah, but my ancestors, our people, said they were gonna camp out of the White House until paperwork was signed in order to get their bread.
Believe in yourself and believe that you're somebody. As I said to a group last night, nobody else can do this for us. No document can do this for us. No Lincolnian Emancipation Proclamation can do this for us. No Kennysonian or Johnsonian Civil Rights Bill can do this for us. If the Negro is to be free, he must move down into the inner resources of his own soul and sign with a pen and ink of self-assertive manhood his own Emancipation Proclamation. Don't let anybody take your manhood. Be proud of our heritage. As somebody said earlier tonight, We don't have anything to be ashamed of. Somebody told a lie one day. They couched it in language. They made everything black, ugly, and evil. Look in your dictionary and see the synonyms of the word black. There's always something degrading and low and sinister. Look at the word white. It's always something pure, high, and clean. But I want to get the language right tonight. I want to get the language so right that everybody here will cry out, yes, I'm black, I'm proud of it, I'm black and beautiful.
What is the relationship between this and the reality of the Negro masses?
Well, to leave Martin out of it for a moment. Martin's very rare, very great man. Martin's rare for two reasons. Partly because just because he is. And because he's a real Christian, and he really believes in nonviolence. He's arrived at something in himself, which permits him, allows him to do it.
Pause for the pause. Wait a minute. Where am I playing that? Hold on, there you go. All right. It says Operation Bad Basket was civil rights movement economic program launched by the SCLC in '62, led by Martin Luther King Jr. and later Jesse Jackson, that used economic pressure through boycotts and selective patronage to pressure white-owned businesses to hire black fairly and reinvest in black communities, aiming for economic empowerment and fair treatment by withholding businesses from discriminatory companies. Okay, let's go back to this right here. And this was an initiative, but yeah, this is what ultimately got Dr. King taken up out of here. When you speak of nonviolence and not trying to shake the tables and shake the tree, this is what happens.
What kind of hell? To awaken the American...
Up until you're not shaking nothing, but when you do shake something, that's when you get hit with consequences.
American conscience. But Martin has reached the end of his rope. There's some things Martin can't do. Martin's only one man. Martin can't solve the nation's central problem by himself. There are lots of people, lots of black people I mean now, who don't go to church no more, who don't listen to Martin, you know. And anyway, are themselves produced by civilization, which has always glorified violence, unless the Negro had the gun. So that Martin is undercut by the performance of the country. The country is only concerned about nonviolence if it seems that I'm going to get violent. It's not worried about nonviolence if it's some Alabama sheriff.
Jim, what do you see deep in the recesses of your own mind as the future of our nation? And I ask that question in that way because I think that the future of the Negro and the future of the nation are linked.
They're indissoluble.
Yeah. Now, what do you see? Are you essentially optimistic or pessimistic? And I really don't want to put words in your mouth because what I really want to find out is what you really believe.
Well, I'm both glad and sorry you asked me that question. I'll do my best to answer it. I can't be a pessimist because I'm alive. To be a pessimist means that you have agreed that human life is an academic matter. So I'm supposed to be an optimist. I'm supposed to believe that we can survive whatever we must survive. But the Negro in this country, the future of the Negro in this country is precisely as bright or as dark as the future of the country. It is entirely up to the American people and our representatives. It is entirely up to the American people whether or not they're going to face and deal with and embrace this stranger whom they maligned so long. What white people have to do is try to find out in their own hearts why it was necessary to have a nigger in the first place. Because I'm not a nigger. I'm a man. But if you think I'm a nigger, it means you need it. The question you got to ask yourself, the white population of this country has got to ask itself, North and South, because it's one country, and for a Negro, there's no difference in the North and the South. There's just, a difference in the way they castrate you. But the fact of the castration is the American fact. If I'm not the nigger here, and you invented him, you, the white people, invented him, then you got to find out why.
Well,
and the future of the country depends on that, whether or not it's able to ask that question.
As a Negro and as an American, I can only hope that America has the strength and the capacity,
the moral strength,
to ask and answer that question in affirmative and constructive ways.
To face that question.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ken.
That was powerful. Wasn't that powerful? It's a beautiful thing to be black and proud. I think I want a James Brown moment. Y'all want a little James Brown moment? Hold on.
How can you have beef with me
In the meantime,
and you don't even have beef in your refrigerator? That's why you mad, cause you hungry. Thank you. How can you have beef with me and you don't even have beef in your refrigerator? That's why you mad, cause you hungry. Thank you. How can you have beef with me and you don't even have beef in your refrigerator? That's why you mad, cause you hungry. Thank you. How can you have beef with me and you don't even have beef?
We've been built and we've been scorned. We've been treated bad, talked about as sure as you born. Just as sure as it takes 2 eyes to make a pair. Brother, we can't quit until we get our share. Say it loud. Say it loud. One more time. Say it loud. I've worked on jobs with my feet in my hand. You know, all the work I did was for the other man. Now we demands a chance to do things for ourselves. We're tired of beating our head against the wall and working with someone else. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it loud.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But one thing I could take from the civil rights movement that is a testament to so many things is that all skin folk ain't kinfolk. You know what I mean? Whether they look like you, they may not have the mindset as you. They may not maneuver through life like you. They may not have the drip, the grit and that drive like you. But you can't pick and choose where you come from and how you look. All you can do is just evolve and do better and just lead by example. For real, that's what I be trying to do on this here app. And it be hard as fuck sometimes. Cause they try to throw mud on your name and make you what they are. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But all I know is that you got to know who you are. And I know who I is. I know who I am. I'm not no digital deity that needs to be praised like Misfit. I'm not a digital deity that needs to be praised. Like Cranium Cat. I got ready to say AT25 titties, but I said it's 2026. I'm gonna call him what his name is. AT2, right? The self-proclaimed Godfather. Ain't that what he go by these days and shit? I don't know. I don't know what fucking world we be living in that we just be self-appointing ourselves to whatever we want to be. But in the virtual space, you could be whatever you want to be. Ain't that right? Yeah. But all I know is that when you do shit, you write fucking checks that your channels can't cash and shit like that, it catches up to you. I never thought that fucking AT2 would be making fucking live videos talking about his shit about to be taken down. I said, how? How the Godfather gonna get caught slipping like that? I said, nah. He clickbaiting. He clickbaiting. But then I started remembering his whole relationship with Not. Then I started seeing his relationship with Judge JD. I said, I don't know how many existing strikes he got on this channel. We don't. So all we could do is speculate. Then he was vague as shit over there talking about if I'm gone. But that's the thing. That's the good thing about having a backup. Shout out to the backup, goddammit, because we got a backup. Cultivated Express. We used to have a pulsating backup. That was doing a little views and shit. But fucking I was going through my own strike gate. Yes, no digital deities, yes. But I was going through my own strike gate back in 2025, and barely anybody was there for me. The ones that know, they was there in my corner. They was riding for me. They was there for me. They was there for me. But the ones that contributed to the shit, y'all bitches is forever up in this fucking stuff. Suck a dick and choke on a stick and playing traffic. You come guzzling motherfuckers. Cause Cranium Cap, I'm already on that bitch ass. And we already know how dirty that bitch Misfit Muslima is. Tell a friend that the cultivators around here doing it all over again. I'm getting into the meat and taters. I told you I was slow rolling it, stroking it with emotion, and breaking it with devotion. And y'all already know how I do things. I'm not gonna fly through things because y'all want me to. Get the gist of the live first, then y'all do y'all stuff. Because I have realized as well, YouTube is cracking down on a lot of these channels. Speaking of AT2, they are doing work. YouTube is automated, but they're putting in a lot of new features to catch people using AI and all that other stuff. So I don't know what it calls what it is, but he was very vague. It could have been a YouTube system and they automated system catching up with old shit. But then I was scoping scenery. He said Not was using Gemini to tell him the fucking what timestamps was he being discussed. Then that was one theory from other people. Then it was another theory that fucking Judge Shady had him in fucking not had Judge Shady in his fucking memberships and shit, trying to get intel on his fucking videos and get his links and shit. I don't know how truthful that is, but that's the thing about having all these enemies on YouTube. I got a few. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, y'all got a few enemies on YouTube. I do. Yeah, I got a few ops. I do got a few ops. And that's why I said, well, damn. It ain't fair when motherfuckers start getting into duos and shit and start, becoming the mad bitch link ups and thruples and duos and shit. Ho, 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 ho. Wait a minute. I was fighting one of y'all. I wasn't fighting all 5 of y'all. Now it was a 5 against 1. Wait a minute. How y'all gonna do it like that? How you gonna like you don't know if I don't do it like that? How you gonna keep that thing from me? Yeah, y'all gonna keep y'all content from me, but y'all gonna use my shit. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand that though. But I'm telling you, shoot, this YouTube, this age of YouTube, you gotta be better safe than sorry, motherfucker. Shit, YouTube using automated shit. Hell, they fucking take channels first and ask questions later. Hell, shit. Shit. Then I heard there's some. Then I ain't gonna tell you how I know, but one time they said, somebody had got word that they shit was ending. They said this got 7 days on it. 7 days on it, and it take 10 for the fucking strikes to counter to reverse. I said, oh, you fucked. You all the way fucked. I said, you all the way done. I said, you all the way done. Already done. If your motherfucking counter things wasn't in before they sent that motherfucking email talking about some, oh, you got 7 days before they terminate. See, he was vague with his shit. Now, I don't know who helped him get his shit taken the fuck down, but he said, well, what did he say? He said, he said some vague shit. He said mass flag and he's being targeted. Yeah, he said something like he being targeted. So I don't know who he being targeted. He was being targeted by somebody not on the YouTube app. Okay, so that told me, well, who's on the YouTube, who's not on the YouTube app that he has enemies by? And that told me that must be Nah. That's when I started thinking. I said, oh, Nah. I said, oh, Nah. I said, nah. I said, oh, nah. I said, oh, Lord, nah. I said, nah. What? Thank God for a backup, right? Back to the backup. Listen, I don't know thruples and shit. Listen, doubles and quadruples and mad bitch link ups. You can never be too sure. But shout out to brother Nomad for sending those 5 gifted memberships. If y'all was gifted by Nomad, make sure y'all thank a good brother because he didn't have to do it, but he did. Wait a minute. Let's run it back. Melswell said, Nomad, Mr. 82 said, I never ever defended him on this app. You know what, 82? Mr. 82 said, he telling the dungeon crew, I was just saying you and I had our disagreements because I vouched for his raggedy behind. Oh, Lord, y'all. Now, man, I'm going to be fair. I heard through the grapevine that he said some shit that you wasn't there for his fucking, what was it called? His fucking birthday bash, his YouTube birthday bash, which personally I think is a little petty, but if y'all was, mentor, mentee, scratch that, because you said that wasn't even that. Y'all was just, you was just his moderator and y'all was cool. So if y'all was, which y'all was, he should have just been like, yo, why you wasn't there type timing. He didn't have to really, stretch it and, I don't know. I'm not in the business of telling people how to feel, but I personally, my honest opinion, I wouldn't stop being somebody's friend because they went live while I was live. That's just me, But hey, what's up, Manifest Destiny? What's going on with you? How you? Lord, I was trying to find that video of us talking. Shit, I was over there in your station and you told me what you did with it. But shout out to you. And I got some things to say. Shit, since I'm on the show, I got some things to say. Listen, manifest. I'm gonna be honest now. Now, personally, I feel well. Listen, like this, I feel as though that it's unfair how they're using Essence as a pawn. That's just my personal opinion. You may not feel that way. I feel that way. And I don't want my opinion to be put on you. Well, they're attempting to do so by drawing a wedge between you and Mel. That's just my conjecture of it, period, point blank. Because every 5 motherfucking minutes, they get in Essence to fucking talk about the whole situation that been happening. Mind you, I don't smell reciprocity when it comes to Essence. And this is no hateration towards her. But you know, since people, as soon as motherfuckers get on the airwaves and shit, they become content. So I just want to give my unsolicited opinion, my little two. Hey, Essence, you. Would you be a gentleman and facilitate what? Because that's what the people are saying. That's the consensus. They saying that Essence is being used as a pawn. That's what they saying. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Why does if Essence wants to come up, she don't have no problem coming up any other time. But okay, she said a wedge can't be used if we all talking in real time. Okay. I respect it. What y'all talking about? She said, let's unpack that. Well, because I'm here to call out what the fuck I see. And I'm tired of the elephants in the rooms and shit. I know y'all tired of the elephants in the room. I'm tired of people regurgitating shit, resurging shit. Can we just all leave some shit in 20? Like, come on. Every 5 minutes, we ain't got to research some shit. And I'm tired of every 5 minutes, somebody got to make up the breakup in this fucking sector. Why can't people just leave each other the fuck alone? Why we got to research some shit? But hey, that's just how the black tea sector get down, because people are all lacking fucking content. Everybody lacking content. I can make content out of any motherfucking thing. I know I can. But oh shoot, we got a special guest. Who else we got? What's up, Essence? How you?
I am great.
It's good to hear from you. Now, personally, I feel it like this. Every 5 fucking minutes, you go in the fucking bedbug echo chamber or whatever the fuck, you get solicited into talking about fucking your relationship with Manifest, your relationship with Mel, whatever the fuck you have. I feel as though people are trying to cause wedges in your relationship. I already feel as though that. Well, do you want to respond to that?
No, I'm here to have a direct conversation between me, myself, and Manifest and Melanie, the 3 of us. Because you can't say there's a wedge being put in between if the 3 of us are speaking openly. So I'm here. I hit the link first. I'm going to wait and see if anything happens. Other than that, I don't have nothing else to say. We could just discuss it out in the open.
Okay. While we wait for them, I personally want to get some feedback from you on the part where I picked up that it's not do you equally your relationship. Let me ask you first, because I don't want to put nothing and jump to conclusions, because that's kind of, that's too much. But is your like for Misfit, who I call, that's Trees. Is your like for Trees this equal for Manifest as it is for Trees? That's my personal opinion.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, who's
They're not even, that's not even a valid comparison. Like, I talk to Manifest on a weekly basis about things that have nothing to do with the internet. Real world aspirations. I've said that 1,000 times. I've never spoken to Trees outside of station head, and it's my right to go wherever I want to. Same way I dropped out your bushes that one day on that random Tuesday, same way I dropped out on her bushes. I can do what I want to respectfully, right? As long as I'm not being disrespectful to my friend, and as long as my friend is not telling me that she dislikes it, I'm cool with what I'm doing. So this is why open discourse is important. Now I see Melanie feels the need that she doesn't want to debate, but she wants to host middle of the night discussions about Manifest maintaining a relationship with me, despite the fact that I am sometimes having conversation with Trees. That's not fair either. That's not fair either at all. So, and to answer your question, Nomad, I think that's awful. I think it's horrible. And I didn't know that, but when I found out, that was one of the first things that made me say, wow, like this is really out of control. The fact that I'm over there now, distasteful. I can handle that. That is valid critique. I can take that. But I will publicly say that I feel like as an essential worker, that was wrong. But I prefer to say things like this to the person's face versus being other places and being put in positions to where I have to speak on them when I have the ability to talk to them directly. It's never gonna work like that for me. I don't like that. But if Melanie want to stay in the chat, that's fine. But you keep mentioning Manifest and how you would never be friends with a person like me, but she's still friends with me. I mean, like, where is the disconnect? What is your opinion on that, Kai? Do you feel like Melanie is putting Manifest in an awkward position?
I don't personally feel like it's an awkward position. I just feel like she's giving her unsolicited opinion on it, because that's her friend and she feels and she has a right to do so, given that you're cash apping her Manifest said ops that tried to get her job or get her money to look funny. So I guess it's just an observation that's voiced.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
Melanie, you want to move on with the show because you're about to have an open discussion between two people that you keep ducking and dodging, in my opinion, because you want to say how you feel in the middle of the night or hidden in beneath, like in beneath other talking points. Like let's just talk about it, because at the end of the day, if I don't know if you and Manifest talked about it. If Manifest told you she don't care, and I told you that I care if she care, then why do you keep talking about it? Like it's you're putting your friend in an awkward position because you're critiquing the fact that you would never do what she's doing. So do you feel some type of way or not? That's
well.
all I'm saying.
Well, let me say this: on the outside looking in, she is
No, you
there.
don't need to say anything on her behalf. She's in the
No,
chat
no,
right
I'm not.
now.
No,
Like
I'm not.
she's right, like
I'm not
she's in the
speaking on.
chat responding. I don't understand that.
I'm not
My thing is
speaking on her
this.
behalf. I'm
I
just speaking on what I'm looking at, on how both of you guys are both being discussed. The whole thing is Manifest was Mel's friend first initially. I guess we both. I don't know. You observed that Mel and Manifest had took a break and that she wasn't in her chat, and that that equated to them not being friends. I don't know if that was the case. I just know that just because Mel is still being talked about in those station heads, just like she asked you not to speak of her friend. Why can't it be Manifest? Well, this is why I'm saying Manifest. Why can't you ask? Well, why can't Manifest ask you not to speak on Mel as a friend?
okay, that's what I'm saying. So but these are questions that Melanie could ask her friend, right? You have the power of like inquisition to think, you know what, this would be a good question to ask my friend. But instead it comes off subliminally, in my opinion, when she describes the situation. Like, she's not being, in my opinion, I don't know what her and Manifest talks about, but what I do know is that she definitely made a live on Station Head that I was made aware of. And I feel like we need to have a discussion. There's no need to keep going around the mulberry bush and ducking and dodging and everything. Let's just converse. I'm done with it. It's giving, you know what it's giving? You know what it's giving? It's giving weird. It's giving weird. It's giving weird. It's giving don't know how to have a female friendship. That's what it's giving. And I don't like that, because why every single time when there could be an adult direct conversation, niggas is acting like I turned the lights on and they roaches. Like, why are we scattering? Like, what's going on? That's all I'm saying. So I'm here. I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting myself out there.
I'm dropping the link for it. Manifest, baby. I'm dropping the link. You don't see it? I'm dropping. I dropped it like 10 times. Jeez, Louise. She said link, please. Oh my Lord. She don't see. Hold it.
And let's be honest. Let me ask you something, Kai, because I asked you to facilitate. You can say that Trees is driving a wedge or attempting to, but who initiated the issue?
What you mean initiate the issue?
Who initiated the issue?
What you mean?
The issue that she's talking, the issue that she's continuously covering on her platform. Who keeps, like, who started it?
Well, I don't know if it was a started, but I just know that it was gonna be talked about because you.
But who put it out in the open? Who made it an open discussion?
What you trying to get me to say, Mel?
I'm not trying to get you to say anything. I'm asking you your honest opinion.
Well, I don't think nobody did it.
Okay.
Because you made it public that you cashed after. You didn't think that people would have opinions or have.
Right, but if people had opinions, right, and they're close friends, whether you want to bring it up publicly or not, if you converse with your friend about that behind the scenes and they tell you whatever they tell you, cool. But then to put your friend in a situation to say, are you still going to trust that person publicly, mind you, publicly? And then the person you mentioned in passing is now saying, so why did you say that? Do you feel some type of way? And then the person says, anything else you have to say to me or about the situation? And you say, oh, you're not worth it. I don't have nothing to say. But then not only do you make a social media post about it, you also then days later make a random station head about it as well. So my question is, you can say Trees is driving a wedge all you want to, but Melanie is continuously poking at the issue. And she still, in my opinion, has yet to have a direct conversation, to my knowledge, with Manifest about it. But I already checked it with my friend multiple times.
But ain't Misfit keeping it going as well?
No, she's not. If anybody's keeping it going, is Melanie.
Okay, well, I can't. That's what you feel. That's how you feel.
Like, and I didn't. First of all, Melanie subbed me the next day. After that, after me and you and her were on your live, she wrote a nice little nasty, stupid post about me. And as we can see, she also just said she made a live about it 3 days ago. So how am I keeping it going? But she keeps saying stuff, and I'm giving her the opportunity to talk about it openly. She don't want to, fine, but let the record show that I gave her that opportunity.
And you did do that. I think she's over it. I think. Listen.
Yeah. We'll see if she's over it. Fine.
Well, we got Manifest Destiny back here. Hey, Manifest, how you doing?
Hey, I don't know why I can't see it. That was too funny. You was like, I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it.
I think you got me blocked from your Google account, not your YouTube account, because you know you got going from the Google and unblock me from there too, I think.
I don't have you blocked on Google. Wait, so if you block on YouTube, it's automatically blocked on Google, is you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
It's so weird. But You listening to this conversation? What do you feel? I know
I am. I love both of these girls, and like I said, I have two very different relationships with them. Me and Essence, we do talk a lot about real life stuff, saving money, property and stuff like that. I like to guide my young women in that way. It's good to get in the mess at times, but we can do that on panel. Me and her really chop it up about real life stuff. So, that is what we do. Now, the conversation about the Cash App was had between Melanie and myself, and I told Melanie before, and I've made this very clear that she is grown. She is able to give her money to whoever she wants to give her money to. I don't feel a way. She can go over there. She's asked me. She came to me, friend, how do you feel about me going over there? How do you feel about me cash apping her? I said, it's your money. Like, I feel stupid saying no, don't cash app them. She didn't cash app her because of me. She cashed apped her because of something that they both knew from the sector before, and she felt like Trees made a point about it. So she cashed apped her because Trees was the only one that brought it up or whatever. So I was just like, oh, okay, there's nothing that I can do about that. When you think you can control somebody else's child, I cannot control her and where she goes. I see her over there in Station Head, but believe me, Lemonade, when Trees call herself going in on me and Mel, not getting in our asses, but going in on me and Mel because she bored. Let me tell you something. I do not see Essence over there participating. And I told her that would be the only way that I would feel some type of way and possibly cuss you out is if I see you over there and you're participating in the shit. But I don't see that. So I'm just like, I don't. I respect Mel's feelings. I respect Essence feelings. Um, and I don't bring, I don't want to bring tension to them both. But I just think they just, have their own feelings and just stay away from each other. That's all I could say.
Right. I definitely get it. So do you think it's like a friendship violation of like between you and Essence that she even cashed app at all? Do you think you don't have a problem with that at all? Given that it's your ops, just to let the record show.
Well, I don't give, so that's like me and my op working together. We have people we work with that we don't like. Do I get mad at the boss because they're there? Like, no.
Well, you
They're
gotta
gonna, that
maintain a
company is
work
gonna.
relationship. That's different. That's a work relationship where you getting paid to be there. You gotta be there. This is like
Right.
friendship, hobby relationships.
But
This is
understand she cash apped her
for
based off of something totally different.
and I
It
get
wasn't
that. Yeah, let's go.
about me. It wasn't about Mel. It was about something totally different that they experienced
And can
from
I say
years of
something?
being in the sector.
Can I say something too?
And that should be clarified. Absolutely, Essence. Go ahead, my fault.
The reason that this is particularly pissing me off is because she made it weird. Like she made it weird. She made the whole friendship with Manifest weird now. Because I feel like you're projecting how you feel onto Manifest and you're carrying on about it. I don't care whether I was supposed to hear what you said or not. And then you put up a community post. I specifically said, let's leave it alone. And you still put up a community post and said, and if I feel like making you content, I will. That's what you said, Melanie. You deleted it, but you said it. So my thing is like, don't do that. Like, don't do that shit that pissed me off. And then let's talk about the whole boundary that I set up that she crossed on purpose. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can't talk about that person. Like, come on now. Like, y'all might be okay with disrespect and violations of that nature, but I'm not. Okay? Because when I said that, I meant that. I sincerely dislike that person. I don't want to talk about that person. I am strong enough and adult enough and mature enough to not talk about that person. And for you to sit there and try to play in my face, like, that was really disrespectful. So yeah, no, that so said you wanted to keep it going secretly because you didn't think I was gonna peep it. I'm like, let's talk about it. And then yeah, you are putting manifest in the middle. But she don't want to talk about it because she'd rather be coddled than sit in the chat. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Melanie, come up, so
I'm
we
not
could
doing
just
it.
get
I'm
this
not doing it. Just
clear.
get it like
Yeah, come on
Just
up,
just
get
let
man.
it
let's
go.
clear
Like
it
for
up
real.
and let's be
Okay.
done with this
Because it's
because
embarrassing and it's stupid.
it shouldn't even be like that.
I hope, man. Let
Again,
me
that's how Melanie felt. And yes, I felt like Melanie should have said, this is how I feel about what you did. Because I don't feel that way. And I made that very clear that I did not feel that way. Melanie has, supported people that I don't particularly like. It's just, hey, you do that because you are grown. Who am I to tell you you can't sit here and you can't sit there and you can't cash app? And that is your funds. Like, nobody's going to tell me how to spend my coins. If I want to spend my coins a certain way, I'm going to spend my coins a certain way. But again, I don't see Melanie interjecting with the mess. Like, like at all. Like when her and Aaron, they weren't getting along. When Aaron would say things about her, I wouldn't be there. I would just exit stage left because that was, that's my respect for her. And I would trust that she's doing the same thing. So I'm not gonna, at all tell any of my girls, like, you can't sit here, you can't sit there. And like, it's just not possible. You can't do that because you are grown. And that is why everyone pretty much fell out over this whole boycott botched up thing, because it was one person saying what you better not do. And everyone is feeling like, wait, I'm grown. It was more of having respect for the person's age and the person, like having respect for that individual more than a boycott. And it was just like the respect and all of that went out the window because you looked at everybody as a child. Like, oh, you better not go. Like, it was just a way to do things. She didn't do it that way. So look, everybody is divided, and this is where we are. And I feel the same way, like with this whole thing with Essence. I'm not gonna stop being cool with Essence. However, Mel's that's my sister. So I get it. Mel is very finicky about people. She really is. I'm telling you, she told me about Dion. No lie. She's finicky about people. But I tell her, like, I like Essence. Essence cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's smart to, at her very young age. She's so smart. And I tell her that to her face. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, like a big sister. I'm very proud of you for all the things that you're doing, which, I'm not going to get into it, but, I'm proud of you. And I just don't understand, like, where's this coming from? Because I don't feel that way. So it's okay that Melanie feels that way, but I don't.
There we have it.
Let me ask you this, Manifest. Do you feel like Melanie is projecting her feelings about Essence on you?
What I think is I'm gonna say this, yes, and I'm gonna say this because I just think the way that Melanie can like approach this situation is through me, because I have a connection with Essence. There's no connection with Essence and Melanie. So Melanie saying, oh no, I don't fuck with you, or you can't be over here, and that would be nonsense because they don't fuck with each other anyway. Like the connection is me and Essence. So there was what is Melanie gonna say? But other than what she said, if I was her, I wouldn't let you sit over here, because she can't directly say you can't come sit over here because there was never no connection between those two. So that's why I feel like the projection of how she felt was put onto me. But understand that those are her feelings. Those are not my feelings. And I get it that she has that. That's the only way that she can connect this whole thing. But I don't feel that way. So I'm saying it out my mouth. I'm saying it loud. I don't give a fuck about them basement bottom feeders over there, them bed bug bandits, all them dirty motherfuckers over there. I don't care about what they think. I'm saying out my mouth as a grown woman that I don't have a problem with Essence. Essence can cash app whoever she wants to cash app. Essence can sit wherever she wants to sit. When I see my friend break codes,
Right.
like you know what I'm saying,
Start moving funny.
participating in
Mhm.
the bashing, you know what I'm saying. I seen something that I've never seen anyone do before. A conversation was had on a panel. Essence changed the whole conversation and dropped off. Like, that's not what I want to talk about. I'm not talking to you about that. Not, she didn't say that, but I got it. And it was like the other person couldn't even read the room. But I read that shit. I'm like, oh shit. She just changed it on her. Didn't even realize she changed it. And then she dropped down. So I don't see her breaking codes. And until I see that, then that's when it'll be a problem.
So, well, that I want to ask this: I don't want to be too invasive, but have any of you guys discussed each other, like in the DMs? Like, has Essence discussed how Melanie was being fake towards you in the DM? Because Essence
No.
said on my panel that she noticed some things, but she never discussed it or brung it to her.
Yeah.
She basically minded her business, is what she said. Oh, we have a special guest. Hold on. Hey, Mel, what's going on with you?
Hey, Mel. Yeah, no, she never did. She never did.
And has Mel discussed anything
What's up?
No.
about? Okay. Hey, Mel.
Hey, what's up?
Basically, I know you this is probably a loaded situation, but
Not too bad.
I know I'm gonna facilitate this with peace. We want
Mhm.
some tranquility, okay? We I don't want y'all over here
Yeah,
cat.
no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
No, I'm not
It's
saying, I'm just saying in general.
yeah, it's MLK weekend. It's non-violence. I'm gonna be calm.
Yes, please, non-violence.
I know I have a tendency to go off, but I'm not. I'm gonna be cool.
Everybody can go off, but Essence really wanted to have a conversation with you. I brought up the fact that I feel like if just like it's Essence doesn't talk. She doesn't have to talk about you. She doesn't have to talk about whatever. Just like you don't have to talk
Right.
about Essence, and you guys can have a peace of treaty or truce or something. It's not that hard, you know what I'm saying? So y'all don't talk about each other. But when outside forces are trying to get y'all to research
Influence, right, and cause that divide, right.
that's
And
that's the only distinction that I was putting, and everyone doesn't have to agree that that's what's happening.
Okay, Kai, can I respond to that?
May I respectfully
Let
respond?
me just say something.
Wait
a
Before
minute.
you, because you said outside influence. Let me say this, Melanie, you violated. Period. And disrespectfully, I don't mess with you after that.
I don't really care. That's the problem.
No,
that
I'm
you're
just letting you.
having.
It's not an outside. I just wanted to be clear. It's not an outside influence. It's not an outside influence. It's not an outside influence. I just want y'all to know that it's not an outside influence. What you did pissed me clean off because you did it on purpose.
She said that
That's
earlier.
it.
You did say that, Essence. And what you did, Mel, was that you tried to you basically brought up the fact that she couldn't speak on fatal attraction.
Right. And that was number one. May I respond, please, without again respectfully, without being interrupted.
One at a time. You have the floor.
Okay. All right. Okay. I will say this again. Since she's my immediate op at the moment, I said that. But then I thought about it when she got quiet. I said, "Oh, wait a minute. I forgot that condition or that situation that they had going or that agreement that they made." So I said, "Okay, I'm going to switch it up. I'll say another op, or this, that, and the third." So I switched that. Then when I did that post,
I immediately thought about it because she did ask me. She said, "Please don't make me content, or please don't discuss this after this, or no subliminals." So that's why I took it down. So for the bedbug echo chamber, whoever screenshotted that and showed her that, trying to put a battery in her back to come at me. Okay, and again, I deleted it. Why? Because then I immediately thought, I said, "Wait a minute, Mel, don't carry it on, don't continue it on. You told the girl you wasn't gonna keep it, me gonna make a content or gonna keep it going. So let me go ahead and delete it." So that's the end of that. Again, Manifest and I have a different relationship. My feelings towards you are just that. My feelings toward you. Manifest. May I just ask one question? Have I ever, in the middle of the night, woke you up or message you, told about something? Why are you still friends with that girl? Stop being friends with that girl. Do I ever do that in any portion of the evening?
No, that's silly. No,
Okay. So
not
I'm
it.
just letting you know. Please don't get out again. That's why Kai is saying what he's saying, because it seemed like you're getting outside influence. We were on Kai's panel. How many days ago was that? Or how many lives ago was that? About 3. I haven't even gone live. My last live was January 6th. And the title to that was Cat Go Scratch Yourself. That station head was about Cat. It was not about you at all. I actually was in a manifest station head yesterday, and you were up on panel. I was talking about dance practice and things like that. I didn't say anything disrespectful or anything towards you or to you. So again, I'm just letting it be known I'm not doing anything to you. Please don't try to come over here and do the tough guy role, because it's not you and it don't fit. But the thing I'm just trying to say is you don't have to like me, and it's okay. Manifest is cool with a lot of people that don't bang with me, don't rock with me. Some of her supporters don't like me. Some of her supporters don't rock with me. But again, sometimes either they once they get to know me, they conform, or they go, Mel, at first I didn't like you, but now you're cool, that or whatever. Case in point, Aaron with banging with Manifest Heavy. She still supports, they still rock as far as I know. And again, Aaron came around, but again, I'm not trying to trigger nobody else's situation with him, or YouTuber shit with him, but I'm just using him as an example. When I said IO's name immediately, it was just a knee-jerk reaction, because again, she's one of my biggest ops in the moment. I'm not gonna say if you would have cashed that, for example, Nomad, how would you feel? That's not going to apply to the situation. But when I thought about it, I said, "Oh, right, I forgot the agreement that they had. She won't discuss her no more, blah blah blah, whatever like that." So I changed it to somebody else. That's it. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. I didn't make anything awkward for y'all, because Manifest just says she loves us both, and we have different approaches and different styles to things. I never once said stop talking to that girl, don't rock with that. I'm not 5. I don't do that. I just, for myself, those are my thoughts. Those are my feelings. And I'm entitled to feel that way. And I don't have to rock with you. I didn't make a live about you. I didn't discuss you. Nothing. I haven't been live in like a week. So again, I don't know where all this aggression is coming from. You're having a delayed reaction. Because again, that live we were on Kai's panel, that was about what, 3 days ago, Manifest? Or early in the week or something. I don't again, I'm not going back and forth. I'm not doing the battle or the debate. Disrespectfully, respectfully, whichever way you want to go about it. Again, you're not gonna like me because you sitting with the ops now. I so get it. You like Manifest. That's absolutely fine. That doesn't make or break my day. We can go forward and move forward. You don't even hardly come in my chat anyway, so it don't make or break me. So I don't know what this declaration or this decree is doing for anybody. It's interrupting the show. All it's doing is just, okay, great. You don't like me. Another one. Again, DJ Khaled, another one. We're okay. So can we move on? Because I'm not doing this all day with you.
I just think that in the let's just move forward. Like I said, Essential, my girl, you have every right to have your feelings. And I think that she just wanted to be heard and maybe come to like some common ground, not friends, but like a common ground. And I think after today, we need to dead this shit.
I don't
And
even
for
discuss her. I don't discuss her.
at all.
What she's doing is she's
But
going
I'm
over
gonna
in
say
the.
this. I'm gonna say this before you even say that. When
Mm-hmm.
Mel, she asked me about you cash apping and and how she felt about it in the background. I said what I said and she left it alone. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, she didn't carry on
I
with
didn't care.
it. That's
What
why
you
I
tell
was
you telling me
shocked that
what
it
I'm
came
doing?
out.
I'm sorry. Pardon me. I'm
I
sorry.
was shocked that it came out on panel because we did not discuss that in depth because she heard what I said and that's that. Like I don't feel away. So when it came out, I'm like, oh shit. Like, no. This is not something that we discussing. It's not something that me and Essence discussed any further. Essence asked me, and I said no, I don't feel a way about it. That was that. We never discussed it again. So it was just all, all odd. But we here. This is where we're at.
And
Let's
again,
just carry on. Let's just go on. And like I said, Essence, you my girl. You gonna know stuff that Mel don't know. Mel knows stuff that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because our conversations are totally different. And
exactly.
and I
And this is,
feel
and again, I
okay
want to
to
be,
get
I
your
want to be
opinion on
clear.
things,
I
Essence.
want to be
Too.
absolutely clear. This
Like
is not a
Mel.
manifest tug of war. This is not a manifest tug of war.
I feel
Again,
so special. I feel
Child, thank you for
so,
the cash app. Let me put some pressure.
I
Thank you
feel
for the
so
cash app. Let me put some
special.
pressure. But again, I'm not bothered. Again, those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. It wasn't that I was pressing manifest like, oh, you better give me an answer now. Nah, because I could have been next to that. I just
So why would you do that?
Cause I wanted to. That's why.
See, well, manifest.
Okay, well then manifest what? Because I wanted to.
Okay, let me facilitate here. Let me facilitate.
What happened?
I recently heard. Now let me see. I recently heard Manifest said, which I'm gonna do Manifest and Mel's relationship first. Manifest early on said that she did feel like you were kind of projecting your feeling towards Essence on her. That kind of was that. Essence then, before that, a few breaths before that, said that it's kind of feeling like your stance with Essence is starting to infringe on Manifest and her relationship in some way, some shape. She never specified how, but she did say it in a way it is. So do you want to touch upon that, Mel?
Again, I'm confused as to how, when all three of us have never had a conversation simultaneously, you know what I mean, at the same time behind the scenes. So how was my thoughts toward her infringing on their relationship? Again,
Because
again,
One
may
at
I
a
please
time.
speak? May I please speak? Because again, Manifest has her own relationship with Essence. If Manifest is comfortable, if Manifest trusts her, then that's what that is. I just said I don't, and that's just what that is, and I'm entitled to that. That shouldn't infringe upon nothing that they have going on.
Yeah.
I don't get how that is when I'm not in
anything?
when I'm not in Manifest ear speaking negatively on her. When Manifest told me you cashed up the ops, I was like, how that work? I said, okay, if you good with it, I'm good. You like it, I love it. That's exactly what I told her. I said, you like it, I love it. But again, I said that because of the behavior as of late that I've seen. I just again express myself verbally out loud. That's just what that is. I done said it already. Can't take it back. It's already on record. It's already on the video.
Because
Can't
it's
take it
like,
back.
why
You don't
would
have to
I?
be besties, and it's fine. And
But
again, like I
why
said,
would I feel
I don't
away
go in
though? You
manifest
know
in
what
the
I
back
mean?
and talk about
There's
you.
no reason for me to feel away. That's why I was.
Exactly. That's why I'm
It
looking like
was
what?
just like when Trees announced it and made it a thing, which I knew why, because she knew that me and Essence were
Right.
cool.
No,
So
I'm
I get
sorry,
it.
Manifest. I'm sorry. No, Essence said she said it first. She sounded the alarm.
Oh.
She told me that on my live. But go ahead.
I did.
Okay,
No,
Manifest was
Trees
under the
said. I
impression
remember Trees
I
mentioning.
was in the chat when she got the cash app. I was in her chat because I was responding to what she was saying, and she never said who it was. Now you, like myself, probably picked up on the context clues. Maybe I don't know, but she was like, "Oh, I didn't know you still like me because you be over there with the other people." Like she never said it was me. Never said that. Either way, we slice it or dice it.
Got you.
Either way,
Okay.
we slice it or dice
You
it.
can't act like Misfit not a troublemaker. But
Either way, we all right. But at the end of the day,
Maybe
troublemaker
did.
or not,
Mm-hmm.
the issue is publicly being had because Melanie said and manifest. Are you still
I
gonna
know
trust
you.
Essence after this? That
Okay,
was my issue.
and again, I
That
said
was
it, and
my
it is
issue.
what it
Like,
is.
don't. Why do we have to
And
put?
again, there's nothing you can do
yes,
about it. You
I
can't take it
will.
back. I can't reverse time
But
and
can I
take it back.
say,
So it is what
yes,
it is.
Come on,
only
y'all.
I can speak for myself, Essence. Only
That's
me.
it.
Listen to me. Yes, I will. Just like I was confused at you asking me about you spending your money. No, boo. I'm never, ever, ever going to
Exactly.
feel away because that's your money. But I don't see you participating in the mess. Nobody has. Trees will point it out. Trees has not pointed out that you know, participated in the mess. There's things that Trees said that Melanie has done that I haven't even spoken to Melanie about yet. But again, that is going to be a conversation to be had, and just ask, because I know Trees is a liar. So I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, why did you do this, Mel? I'm not doing that because
What did
she's
I
a
do?
liar.
What's the
So I'm
example? What did I
letting
do?
you know that I trust you. I do. You haven't given me a reason not to.
That's
You
again,
have not.
if manifest is that easily influenced over one question, then I got a question who I'm hanging out with, who I'm dealing with.
Oh, so you
Again,
was being messy.
that she bang with you, she rock with you. That's her decision. That's what she like you. She genuinely likes you. Again, my feelings are my feelings. There's nothing awkward with y'all. How is it awkward with y'all? I don't even know when you're saying.
It's you know why it's awkward? Because the fact that you would even do that and then say, "Oh, if she's like," you're making it seem like you like it's not like it's a non-issue.
Because it's
I
not.
don't feel comfortable with the
Manifest just
way
said she loves
I
you.
let
It's
me
not
finish my thought,
apparently it's
please.
not an
Let
issue.
me finish
Manifest
my
just said
thought,
she
please.
loves
Can
you
I
to
finish my
One at a
thought,
manifest.
time.
please?
One at a
Can I
time.
finish my thought, please? The
Go ahead.
reason why it is uncomfortable for me as being a manifest friend is because I don't appreciate you doing something like that out of nowhere. Like if you mad about something, you be mad about it. You address me about it. Why you gotta put manifest in it? That's what
So
I
let
didn't
me.
appreciate. And that's why I asked you directly, like, what is the actual problem?
I'ma just make it
And then to
clear.
find out that
I'm about to
manifest
get
told you that she didn't care
murdered.
in the first place.
I'm about to get
The fact that
murdered.
she told you that, I don't understand. Like I and don't make it seem like I'm tripping because I'm not.
I'ma tell you. I'ma sum this up. Mel, when you came out and you said that, it made it look like we talk about her in the background.
And again, she said she could unload the clip on me. So that to me, that insinuated y'all talk about me in the background.
No, it doesn't.
What?
Yes, it do. She said she could unload
No,
the clip on
what
me.
that got to do with manifest? Why you gotta put manifest in there?
Unload
If
the
I
clip
said
on me
I'm gonna
about what
unload my
though?
clip, did I
Because our
mention
common
manifest?
denominator
Did
is
I mention
manifest.
no?
But
See,
are
that's
we
what I'm
Why
saying.
really
is
It's
it
talking
weird.
about
denominator
her
It's
in the
manifest?
weird. It's
background? Is the
weird, bro.
thing.
It's
Forget it. I'm
weird.
done with it. I'm
It's
done with it.
weird.
Don't
It's
worry about
weird.
it.
I'm
Don't worry about it.
sorry.
I
I'm
ain't really.
sorry.
I ain't
It's
even gonna
weird.
comment.
It's
Because I
very
ain't.
Wait a
weird.
minute. Can I interject here?
That's
See,
weird.
I think that it's like this because at one point in time, y'all was the triple M's or whatever. Once point in time, y'all were thick as thieves, or y'all were a duo, for lack of better terms. And y'all say y'all have a relationship that the viewers will never know about. So I don't know if Mel was trying to. I don't know if it was a doggy whistle or expressing something that in a sarcastic manner. But I don't know what the intent was. But I think due to the fact that y'all have your own relationship, and that's probably why Mel felt compelled to say, or y'all, that's why. I feel where Essence is saying, like, hold on, why are you trying to infringe on our relationship or get her to see something from your point or your bird's eye point of view when me and Manifest are good?
And manifest already told her she didn't care about that.
Right. But as a Mel is a CC, you know what I'm saying? She's speaking.
All right, so then let's not act like I don't have the right to feel a little uncomfortable about that though. Because if your friend told you in the back, like, oh, and I didn't know this because Manifest is telling us now. If she told her she didn't care, and then you're like, oh, you still gonna trust Essence? And I'm like, okay, like, yeah, I mean, I asked her, I checked in on her, but how you feeling? You know
Okay,
what
because
I'm
what you're
saying?
not understanding is Essence. I still get the right to feel how I feel. That's it. Period. Manifest says she don't care. Again, that's my feeling. I don't know what else you want from me. I don't know what other explanation you want. We can't break this down any further. I feel how I feel, and I stand on it. And that's
So
the end of
like
it.
her. So let's be clear. When I say it sounds like, it sounds funny. It sounds like you're saying, you're insinuating like we talk about her in the background. I'm not saying that that's what we're doing, because Mel knows that that's not what we're doing. We're not talking about, it's not a whole Essence fiesta in the backdrop. Not at all. There's not a whole Mel fiesta in the backdrop. Not at all. But I'm just saying that we know this is your opinion. This is how you feel. And I think we should just move on. You
That's
know what
it.
I'm saying? From here. And TBH, no, I don't feel like she is participating in that, because she had sent Trees a Cash App because of something. It was a totally different subject. Totally different subject that she supported Trees. Now, mind you, she has been supporting Trees way before me and her even came to even know each other. So I can't say no, you cannot. Just because we're cool now, oh no, you can't. You gotta change who you are around. You need to change your circle. You need to stop No, I will never do that because the same way when me and Illis fell out. I can't tell Melanie, no, I don't want you around Illis. That's not fair to Melanie. So I am saying the same thing for Essence. That is not fair for me to say you cannot support who you want to support, or not. I don't have that right to say that.
Absolutely. And again, Manifest and I had a conversation with that. And again, we were mature enough, and I expressed myself. I said, again, I feel bad that you and Illis fell out. I feel bad that y'all had this situation, but I don't have a problem with her. So again, I'm gonna keep it separate but equal. I'm not gonna sit there and have y'all in pen together or talk about some, yeah, girl, get on the phone and let's have a powwow and a kumbaya. No, I'm keeping y'all separate but equal. Y'all are disagreeing at the moment. Y'all are not rocking. Okay, then I keep my again. I don't speak disparagingly about you to her, and I don't speak disparaging about her to you. That's how I keep it. Again, but Manifest thoughts toward Illis, and I'm sorry, Illis, to use it as an example or say it, but if her thoughts about Illis still remain the same, that still doesn't have anything to do with me. It's not gonna make it awkward for me and Illis. So that's the point. I'm not understanding how that equates in your mind, because if Manifest don't bang with her, but I do and I like her, I don't understand how that can make it awkward for us if we don't even discuss Manifest at all.
You were just used as an example. Girl, bye.
Please, but I'm just saying, I don't, I'm not trying to dredge up any old or start any new things or continue on from that situation, because please, we got to over that hump a little piece of it. But I'm just saying in general that, again, that's just my thoughts and how I feel. And again, I don't get it. Again, I put the post up, I deleted it because I said, you know what, let me not carry it on. The girl asked me not to make it a thing, not do no subliminals and sanitary. I said, you know what, Mel, take it down. That ain't that, you know what I'm saying? Take it down. You don't want to keep
it going. Essence, did you see the post, or did Trees tell you about the post?
I've seen it and I sent it to you. No, I screenshot it and I sent it to Manifest.
Well, I took it down.
Yes, I did.
Wait, hold up.
I saw it with my two eyes, and I screenshot it and I sent it to Manifest, and I said, Manifest, what is going on with your girl? Like, why is she tripping? I don't understand why like you're poking the bear. Literally.
I'm really not.
Wait, did I answer you?
No, I feel poked.
Well, okay, well, I don't know.
Did I answer you? Because I'm confused. I did not get that DM.
Listen, it's neither
here nor there.
I just want to know, because
I deleted it the night we were on panel together. From 3 days ago or whatever day that was.
Oh, when we was yelling at Kat that day.
No, the day when she asked you if you were still
Kai interviews you. When Kai interviews you, what day was
that? Oh, okay, yeah, that was Monday.
So that was about a week ago, almost a week ago. Okay, so and I deleted that night. I put it up and deleted it that night, maybe an hour or two later. So again,
that's not true, man. That's not true, but that's fine.
It's not even there. Oh my! You gonna tell me when I deleted
something? Melanie, I got a screenshot and it says 7 hours. It says 7 hours.
It don't matter how long it was there. It was there. Okay, next.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. It's gone now. So
what did it say? What did it tell?
Because again, I said I deleted because I recognized. I said. The girl asked, she said, please don't make the content. Please don't do no subliminals. And I said, Mel, if you keep this up, this is keeping it going. So I recognized that. I acknowledged your feelings and deleted it. Now, why are you still mad?
Oh, Lord.
What do you mean? Why am I still mad? We're having a discussion.
I can't do it.
You did it, though. You did it, though.
I'm going to be fair. Mel, Lord, that's like shooting somebody in the foot and then wrapping the foot up and saying, the damage is done. The thing was already put out there. You can't wrap it.
Again, Kai, if I don't like the girl, I can't not like her any further.
that's the point where we're gonna say y'all relationship.
You
is
just
all
don't like each other, so let's just leave
Wait
it.
a minute. Let me say this. Y'all relationship haven't always been the best. I'm saying like this. She did ask or whatever, say, please don't make her content or whatever the freak. I don't know.
I didn't make her content.
So let me ask you about the station head. Let me ask you about the station head. When did you make that? When did you make that station head? With talking about me and how if I was your friend, you would never sit with me, and how can anybody accept that? Like, when did you make that live? Was that
Go get the receipt and check today.
But why you can't just be mature and answer the question?
Because I just told you.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you made a whole entire station head. You made a whole entire station head saying, how could anybody be friends with somebody who cash out the odds? I could never sit with that person. This is what I'm saying. So you did more than one thing. You did more than one thing, Melanie. Like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. You did it twice. You did it twice. All right. Let's see. This is what I'm saying. I can't.
What you gonna do about it?
I can't. Why are you asking me? What I'm gonna do about it is I'm asking you when and why.
Real fast.
When and why? When and why, Melanie? That's the question.
Let me go
when and why?
Real fucking mad because she get me mad.
How am I getting you mad for asking you about something you did?
Yeah, so to be clear, she did send me a copy of it. That was Tuesday. She sent it. And I never responded. For 7 hours. Yeah, I never responded, but I put what in the world is going on. So I never even seen the post.
Oh Lord.
So I never seen the post.
Yeah,
so,
it was the next day because you was either having dinner with your husband.
Yeah, that was Monday, right?
Yes.
Monday.
Of this
then yep, it says you sent it to me at 9 something in the morning. But I didn't get it because all I saw was and she brought up IO and I said, what in the world is going on? So I did not even see that. I didn't even read the post. So I didn't know she made a post. I know you mentioned it, but I thought Trees was reading the post to you. I thought Trees gave it to you.
I told you. You DM'd me and said, "Oh, I was on Kai panel and went well." And then I DM'd you back and I said, "Yeah, me and Mel is up there right now, like getting into it." You didn't see it until the next day.
To the next day, right?
And then I sent you the post that she put up. So I was really pissed off that she had even made a post. Cause I'm like, if you ask somebody specifically, hey, all right, I didn't know you felt this way about me, but you're letting me know you felt this way. And we had to dig for you to unsurface your feelings, but you let me know what was good at the end of the day. Can we just leave it here? And then you put up a whole entire post, a weird ass post at that. So for me, the reason I want me, Mel, and Manifest to talk is because the positions I feel like Melanie is putting her in is weird to me. Respectfully.
So when you say that is weird, like in what way?
I just think it's like a little possessive.
Oh.
Lord Manifest, or you was gonna say she wanted to munch on her. But wait a minute.
No, I did not. No, I didn't
say that. I didn't say that.
She was,
oh my goodness. No, because I thought what I thought she was gonna say was it makes it weird. It makes it sound like, you're saying something to her totally different in the background.
No,
I mean, that's what I would
do
think.
That to me, Manifest. I don't think you would do. I don't think that lowly of you. I don't think that lowly of you, friend. If you, I trust you. At the end of the day, like, and me and you, I feel like we have a open enough line of communication where I feel like you would tell me if you felt something. Maybe not. I don't know. But I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I feel like that. That's me putting my trust that you would tell me if you felt some type of way. I just think, yes, she did a whole station head. I don't know when she did, and she could have just told me like, oh, that's OT. Like, but it's still related to me cash apping Trees either way, right? So it's like you put it out there on multiple occasions, and then I addressed you about it. We talked about it, and then you still doing stuff.
Now, what did this community post? Did it have your name in it? Like,
yeah, I mean, you want me to read it? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. Go ahead, read.
It says, let's be clear. When authorities were frivolously called to Manifest House, who did she call to verify that silly behavior? Mel. Not Ghostbusters, not Tyrone, not nobody else. Stop being jealous, weirdos. Get y'all some friends in real life. Anybody questioning my moves with my friend, drop a comment below. Other than that, keep it moving. I wish I would trust a slime ball on a ninja net. And if I feel like going live on you, I'll do that. You ain't gonna do nothing about it. Bloop.
And
The
you see,
next
the
day.
next day, that post wouldn't have made sense to me because I didn't see y'all arguing. Like, I didn't see the whole
No, it's
interaction.
fine. I just wanted you to know. Well, I just
Yeah,
wanted
she
you to
did
know.
right. Well, community posts, that's debatable on if
Nah, Kai, please. All I'm saying is that's like me coming to your channel right now and saying, "Can you facilitate a conversation?" I don't like how it went. At the end, I'm like, "Kai, I really didn't like that, or whatever. I thought it went badly, but you know what? I'm gonna just leave it alone." And then I go the next day and I make a post about the fact that I hated the whole entire live and how you did a bad job and you're biased. Would you like? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just juvenile behavior, and I don't like it. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. This is the end of it for me. I'm good. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever. But
Yeah, I was just.
as long as there's three of us had a conversation, that's good. Okay,
I just
that's
wish I
completely
could have
fine.
conducted a peace treaty before
There's no peace to be had. I already said what I said.
It's confirmed.
I said what I
You
said.
ain't no peace to be
Listen,
had.
no, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing because at the end of the day, where the violation step comes in is what she did. Period. She did something that she knew was gonna cause us to be in an issue for a while. So that's just what it's gonna be.
Specify when she
She know what
violated.
she did. It don't matter. She know what she did because she did it. She did it on purpose.
Because it affected you or it made an impact. The part where she tried to weaponize the part where you was gagged, the gag order.
There was no gag order. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all are weird. Y'all are
I'm not
very
cool
weird.
as y'all. Wait a minute. I'm just whatever it was. Whatever.
Okay, I'm sorry, Kai, because I'm a little upset. I'm sorry. I'm a little upset. I'm sorry.
Your choice. Let me rephrase it. Your choice to not speak of parties.
Thank you.
That are unhinged. Okay.
And that mean nothing to me in my life.
Sure.
That would like attention, but it's never gonna get none from me. So for you to sit there and try to play in my face about that when I'm standing on business is weird behavior. Weird.
I think you I'm not saying you was wrong for addressing the sentiment that she said. I'm just saying that y'all relationship, I don't think
we didn't have a relationship.
Okay, the lack thereof. Y'all's okay, whatever it was nothing that you could expect more from. You know what I'm saying? So the surprise, why are you surprised?
Because
I get what you're saying, Kai. I get it.
Yeah,
I get
that's
it.
what I'm saying. Thank you.
I get it.
Answer that for me, Essence. Do you understand?
I feel like as a woman, because women are different than men.
Absolutely.
When a woman makes a declaration and she's dead ass about it, and somebody go up there and challenge that declaration, we got an issue. Period.
Oh Lord, we gotta wait a minute.
That's it. That's how I feel about it.
Hey, what's up, Carl?
What's up, Electro? How you feeling?
Hey, Jed.
Oh, what's up, Manifest? Is that the lovely Essence up there? How you doing, beautiful?
Hi.
She feels some type of way. She upset, and I don't want her to feel upset because there's no reason to feel upset over this virtual reality. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't taking shit off the line for you. But I'm just saying it is something like when people are playing with your emotions and with your integrity. That is something. But you gotta understand that when we, just like they say, we are the company we keep around and all this good mess and all that good jazz. People, content creators on this app, they're gonna have something to say, whether good, bad, right, wrong, or indifferent. That's just how you're gonna be subject to court of public opinion. Whatever you put on here, whatever you say into the airwaves, it may be used against you in the court of public opinion. And that's all I'm saying. Why do you feel surprised by her saying that? And how is she infringing on y'all relationship? Give me an
I'm
example.
not saying she's infringing on anything. That was just the cat being let out the bag. Period. And she the one who let it out. She let it out.
It was like confirmation. Okay.
Yeah. You did that because you was trying to be disrespectful. And you wouldn't be disrespectful to somebody that you know. I understand she felt some type of way about me being over there at Truce's channel, fine. Completely fine. I wasn't not over there for your sake. I mean, actually, I was. That was the reason I stopped going over there, technically. But I didn't check in with you once I started going back over there or when I sent the Cash App. I wasn't doing that for you. So, but now you wanted to take it there, so now it's going to stay there. But it's fine because clearly her and I don't have nothing to discuss, and that's fine. I just wanted me, her, and Manifest to have that conversation, and now I'm done with it. Hands washed. Will not be talking about it anywhere else. It's over.
Well, what's the end goal? I know the
It
conversation.
is no the end goal was for me was for Manifest to openly express to Melanie that she don't give a fuck.
Oh, well, how do you not know that wasn't had behind the scenes? You want
Because she wouldn't ask her, and Melanie and Manifest, are you still gonna trust Essence after this? She wouldn't ask her that.
Well, how you didn't know it didn't happen in that time span of that?
So that's what it go. It makes it look weird. It makes it look like there was a different conversation in the backdrop. That's exactly what I said. It makes it look weird.
But that's some whoever's interpretation. That's maybe
Right.
y'all interpretation, but that may not be the chat's interpretation.
Who cares what the chat thinks?
That's the consensus. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the way that her putting Manifest in it was weird, as far as how Manifest might be feeling about it, and how
maybe it was weird. But that's up for Manifest to express. And I get you just said you wanted her to say it, but I'm asking, how do you not know Manifest did not express it was a little off-putting in the time?
And that's why we're having the conversation today.
Right. But
That's
if I felt like that,
here.
Kai, you know I would say it.
I know it. That's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
say it.
I know it.
And Melody knows that too. But that's why I wanted the three of us to come up here. So like there could be nothing left to misinterpret. If
what I said to Essence and what I said to Melanie in the backdrop is what I'm saying on panel, online, in front of whoever's here. I'm not affected by it. I don't feel no way about it.
She don't feel
Thank you, Kai. Maybe it'll get through.
Yeah. They come too far from where she started.
It's fine because you know what? I just feel like at the end of the day, you feel
I'm telling you, don't you get yourself all upset about something, because that's a great point to be had. Why would you expect anything from someone you never had a relationship with? You know what I mean?
That's my thing, Manifest. If you had a problem, you should have just said that. Why she gotta put your name in it? If you can't see that that's weird, then I don't know. But I think it's super weird. I feel like it's weird for us to have a cordial friend, like a mutual friend, right? It's weird to have a mutual friend, and then for me to hide my feelings about the other friend behind the name of the mutual friend. That's mad weird. Why would she do that? That is
that part
weird.
I don't even know, because I probably click the link again and like, what do you mean? Because remember, I said that was not our question. When Melanie said, you're not going to read my question, it was, are you going to listen to me again or something like that? Or are you going to listen to me or something like that? So when I read that, I already knew that was about Dion, because she did tell me about Dion. However, she didn't say anything specifically about you, never did. She thought the Cash App was a little weird, and I told her, I don't feel a way. That's her money. I can't tell that girl where to spend her money or where to sit. She knew Trees before me. That was my exact words. I don't feel no type of way. I told you the same thing, and I'm saying it now. That is, it does look a little off, saying, now something, Manifest, are you going to trust Essence? That's off, because we hadn't had a conversation of not to trust you. So that definitely was new to me. It would have been new to me had I heard it, because we never had a conversation that says, oh, you shouldn't trust Essence because of X, Y, and Z. Not at all. She asked me how I felt about the Cash App. That is it. and I don't feel away. I don't feel away. I feel like you can do what you want.
And
I trust you.
the reason I sent the post to manifest is because I was letting her know that I was about to like really go the hell off on Melanie. Literally. That's why I sent it.
And I literally did not see it until she just said something. I
I
did
didn't.
not
I
see.
didn't.
That's why I
I
was like,
didn't.
did I respond to it? Because I mean, I can't see me not responding to it. But however, this is where we are. And again, we can't fix this. It is what it is. I'm,
No, it is what it is. And I also see that it's a waste of my breath as well. And so I'm gonna have to take that L respectfully.
Well, you didn't take an L.
You
I
feel
think
that
you
L,
got.
but it's still
I
shit.
think you got you were able to get out how you felt. It's not an L. What it is I'm gonna tell you how the fuck I feel, whether you like it or not. And you had that chance to do that. So it's not an L. The thing is are you looking for an apology from her
Nah,
or to acknowledge?
I just feel like it's still like a sense of immaturity about the situation. But you know what? At the end of the day, I can only control me. I can only control how I behave, and I can only control the things that I do and how I act moving forward. But I am happy that the three of us were able to talk. Did we get anywhere? Not really, because at the end of the day, when points were brought up about the fact that she poked the bear multiple times, it's still niggas are still looking around like they don't understand the scenario, which is fine. Which is why I said it is an L, because understanding for me is important. Now you understood from the get go. That wasn't the issue, and those are my sentiments, and I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm cool off of it. I'm gonna sit where I sit. I'm gonna go where I go, and I'm gonna make sure I'm never gonna violate my friend because I don't move like that. I don't move
Yeah,
like
we
that.
definitely don't have that type of anything messy. We do it online, and that's a fact. But the other stuff, like she has so much going on for herself in the background. It's ridiculous. For
No,
her
it's
to
cool.
be a young woman, she got a lot going on and it's beautiful things. And I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, have nothing get in the way of that. Because something can
No, it's
easily
not.
just get in the way and make you go and do something stupid. But this right here is an easy fix. Everybody, Mel go your way, Essence go your way. My relationship with you guys are totally different, period. And I will express if I feel some type of way, I have no problem expressing that at all.
Yep. I'm good with that. That's all. If it hadn't been brought up a day later, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But it was, so we did. So that's it.
Oh, you mean the
Thank you, Kai.
post?
Thank you, Kai, for allowing me to get that last little piece of it out
What you
directly.
mean the post, Essence?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, because I wanted to make sure, like, wait a minute. I thought we
Oh,
said she ain't go
yeah.
live.
Now, she definitely did a station hat. I just don't know when. It could have been before that or after. I don't know. But at the end of the day, that's one time too many to have my name in your mouth when you had the opportunity to just tell me you didn't like what I was doing. But I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna read the room and let it go. Thank you for your time.
One last question before you go.
What?
On the strength of manifest,
Mm-hmm.
and you choose to be non-violent with Melanie, whether that be doing a verbal sparring and all that whatnot.
I think we made that clear, Kai. Kai,
Like,
we made
like
that clear.
I didn't hear no clear indication.
Yes.
She
What
said
you do?
ain't no peace street.
No, I
Right.
said I'm good. I said I don't have nothing to discuss about
And
it
I'm
further.
asking Mel
Nothing.
too. I'm asking
Right.
Mel too. Like, can y'all just not discuss either one of each other? Like, even if someone asks you, because Essence can respect someone. I seen her do it. So, and I'm sure Mel can do that too, because she's mature enough. It don't even take all that back and forth community. Y'all don't have nothing to be arguing about. It don't even need to be formulated into that. Now I can see
Right.
if it was doing all that other stuff, and that's the truth. We can't control where nobody go. We can't. Whether we feel some type of way, we can feel it in our being. Like maybe that's a little, I don't know. But you cannot instruct nobody to do anything. None of that. So
And you can't throw shots about it neither. But actually, you can. But don't
you
be mad
can,
when
but
they
you
got.
gotta
But
fix the
don't be mad when they got something to say to you about it.
Yeah, those are the consequences. Yeah, yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's
and
why
that's
I wanted to have this conversation. We circle back to it. It is what it is. I'm good. I'm good. I'm straight off of it. I'm fine.
all right.
All right.
Man,
Well,
you what you call it? You gotta.
Yeah, I will be at Treese's channel. I sure will, laughing at her jokes and all the things. But what I won't be doing is entertaining any conversations in regards to this. And you can hold me to it. Because one thing about it, it's their internet. It's the internet. If I want to let something go, I let it go. It's the internet.
sorry.
No, you good.
So yeah, I'ma still be over there. Yup. When I feel like it. Because guess what? If I didn't want to be over there, I would have never been over there in the first place.
Yeah, but you would have never took your brief hiatus.
Right.
That part, because everything comes back. Everything always comes back.
That's what I'm saying. And I reserve the right to leave again. How about that?
As you should, and you should have every opportunity to do so. Now, Manifest, I just want you to do your good girl Melanie a solid and just try to, get some peace and order around here. But I do agree with you on the fact that
Yeah, it's been peaceful. It's been peace.
Yeah,
This is only a thing on panel, like online. It's not a thing in the background. Trust me.
That's right. But I was listening to your station and I agree with you. All this shit did start from the botch boycott, and we see.
Are you on mute?
No, you can't hear me. Hello. 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 Oh Lord, somebody calling. Do you hear me? Testing. Can y'all hear me? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me know in the chat. Yeah, I think it's Manifesto.
Hello.
Yeah, Manifesto. We don't hear.
I think Kai fell off the porch. Don't Kai do that every now and then? Like he just falls off the porch?
Ah! Don't do me. Don't do me. Wait a minute. Who fall off the porch? Don't you be falling off the porch.
I gotta go and
make some.
I gotta go and make dinner for hubby. So
okay.
Talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Again, Mel, you my sis.
It was good having you.
You my sis. This is over. We're not discussing this no more. So this is not a thing in the background. Nothing. We're good.
Yes.
Did you come back?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah.
You need to refresh. Oh Lord, touch a Lord. Touch a Lord. Touch a Lord. Touch your airwaves, Lord. I don't know what's going on. But all I know is I think we had a little conversation for the books. Judge Shady, you said you was gonna be here for the show. I hope you're still here, honey bunny. We need to get into these 30-day truce and shit. What the hell is going on? Oh, excuse me. Dre. You back in the fold, Dre. Lord, I don't know if her and Marcella got back on the ends. I don't know, but did y'all hear that? Lord have mercy. I know replay gonna replay on this motherfucker. But listen, I ain't got time. The court of public opinion, y'all do what y'all do. Y'all catch up with all that bullshit. All I can do is just give people a space, place, and a platform to get some get some clarity. Manifest when Essence brings Mel up. Getting her, I want to say what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna do that or not. That's her sister. Listen, you stupid. You want a commercial break? Well, shit. She like, hold on. I need something to uplift my spirit. I done had a birthday. I done been through the store. I done tripped over some water. I done had a cone and I done went this way. Now, let me stop. Hold on. Oh shit, I'm sharing this whole time. All right, let me see what I want to play. How y'all feeling now? Y'all want to skedaddle and shit? Cause that's all y'all fucking run around. You supposed to get fucking drama. No, save that drama. But since y'all want to take shit back, this for Misfit. This for you.
How can you have beef with me and you don't even have beef in your refrigerator? That's why you mad, cause you hungry.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
How can you have beef with me and you don't even have beef in your refrigerator? That's why you mad, cause you hungry. Thank.
Pray, then I gotta get it out. I gotta pray.
Not do. Hey, you gotta praise.
And when we did it like that, we used to go to different places.
You gotta praise. Sometimes you gotta just praise all that damn animosity away. Cause I'm telling you, it will make you sick. Holding on to all that unnecessary shit. Don't go to places where you're not damn praised and loved. That's it. I'm telling you. But I got a praise on the inside. I need to run it back. Cause when I get good and when the cash app's at the cash up, I go, yeah.
Pray, then I gotta get it out. I gotta pray.
That's how I be ready to bash some of y'all. This is how I be ready to bash some of y'all heads in.
And when we did it like that, we used to go to different places. Pray, then I gotta get it out. I gotta.
All right. Yes. We ain't over yet. I still want to get into the difference between a truce and a peace treaty and a mad bitch link up. We have to differentiate all three. Yes, indeed. Lord, somebody asked me who was striking Dre. I heard that the Ravine was not. And then they said that it was Lord, Judge Shady was helping not get him the fuck up out of here. I don't know. Didn't he say his shit was compromised? All these vague ass answers and shit. There's an AT2 might be gone, but at least he got a backup channel. At least dude got a back channel. He said he's a self-proclaimed Godfather of YouTube. Okay? He said he's the Godfather. Well, you just said you saw all three. Oh yes, you hooting and hollering for the Lord. You hooting and hollering. Wait a minute, let me see what I could do. I'm gonna play this right quick, and then we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of it all. Y'all stay tuned. Last time, King Holiday.
On their birthday, so now we're serving at its list of measure justice. Now, every January on the third Sunday, we pay homage to the man who paved the way for freedom, justice, equality, to make the world a better place for you and me. It's a holiday, it's a gathering for the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. He can't try to love somebody. I'm sure he's making with your head away. She can love somebody. Don't play on the holiday when the fire. Everybody sing it come true, let's do it!
For teaching us that we all have the strength to love. You thank the prince of non-violence for showing us the way. Time to show the children of the day how to live together as one. We'll sing of the king and his words will lie all about tomorrow.
Dr. Kickback, let's go! For his sake, put that away, take a day. Play on the holiday, work upon the better way.
Children of today don't think love is gone away. It's in your heart and mind. Not alone. We just take the chance. His love will flow. Open up the window. Let the rain shine. Every day your life, yours and mine. Every night
Everybody in the place!
You know why we can't celebrate? Because half of these mother lovers is miserable in their life and their being and everything, and they really don't have no integrity. This is why we choose and pick and choose what we want to see that is a dishonorable to people and to society. I mean, sexualizing children, calling people's children, calling homes, fucking leaving voice messages and shit, prank calling for payola and holiday hoodwinking is the new motherfucking scam on the YouTube and in the airwaves. But we pick and choose what we want to choose is crazy, and what we don't want is too horrendous for us. That's my thing. We don't have a collective scale on what we think is horrendous enough for us to stop watching. That's what I don't fucking get. Y'all so selective on who and what y'all want to listen to, and what's against y'all motherfucking social morals and your mores and shit. Y'all something else. That's why I don't listen. I don't run with people who be like, oh, hence the botch boycott. That shit set a precedence in this here sector that y'all really think y'all is some fucking digital deities. You see what I mean? I'm not following no digital deities. Hence why I'm the creator. Not even to toot my own horn, but these people, when you don't like what's being done, that's when you step in line to start leading by example. And that's why they always reviewing my motherfucking lives and shit. They want to fucking strike soon as you start reviewing they fucking bedbug echo chambers of them fucking perjuring themselves. Hence why I got that report in my last video. I kept replaying Cat talking about some shit. Talking about some, Some, oh, it didn't happen in my house. It didn't happen in my house. But it happened though. And mind you, she probably said it didn't happen in my house because she throwing the fuck up out of Bruce's shit. And mind you, I found out some information that I gotta do some more corroborations with. That this bitch was fucking arrested for a violation of her fucking probation or violating some shit that had to do with her having her kids around a registry written nigga, aka Bruce. Cranium Cap, are you serious? Are you serious? You telling me you got locked up because you had your kids around Bruce? And you know that nigga's on the fucking registry? Cause that's my thing. He can't just evict you that quick. And he can't put no restraining order on you that quick. So I know it wasn't you violating a restraining order. You're capping. Like your name. You just living up to your name, Cranium Cap. But like I said, these people on the bedbug echo chambers be capping and stuff. They say the weirdest crap. Misfit quote talking about Jerry got dookie on his dick. Trigger warning. A loose booty itcher, okay, excuse me, is over there talking about some he gonna do all types of violations and nasty things to manifest daughter, okay? And when it's coming from a sodomite like you gotta take that shit seriously. They tried it, trying to put me in that boat. No, I didn't say I was gonna do some SA like you did, bitcher. But you the one that said that. That's my thing. Even yet and still, I'm more around the age of Manifest daughter. This weirdo is pushing 50 something, still trying to arch his back. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious, Greg? No. She did it. She did it. This bitch fucking Cranium Cap, she need a job. She need a fucking job. She over there living in my telling some, oh, you in there, go to your room. Bitch, go to your basement. Or should I say your brothel, bitch? Cause you tried it, Cranium Cap. She tried it. And I was looking through some transcripts. I was looking through some things. I was looking through some X-Files. And I found out Cranium Cap got fired from the sperm bank. Yes, she did. She used to work at a sperm bank, y'all. Yes. Did y'all know that Cranium Cap worked at the sperm bank? And guess why the bitch got fired? The bitch, yes. I'm not lying to y'all. Cranium Cap. I was looking through some X-Files. Since that bitch talking about some trying to name drop where the fuck I'm living in shit. That bitch was working at the sperm bank, y'all. Get this. This bitch got fired for drinking on the job. And I'm not talking about drinking motherfucking liquor. That bitch was gargling and gurgling in that bitch. Yes. Yes. Cause they fucking sadistic. They special ed. That bitch got fired for drinking at the sperm bank. And no motherfucking alcohol was in sight. If you know, you know. That bitch was gargling and gurgling. Gargling and gurgling. Sneaking in and gigging it. Sneak and gigging it. Sneak and gigging it. Yes. 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 That bitch was fired for drinking on the job. And I'm not talking about vodka. And I'm not talking about tequila. If you know, you know. Yes. Yes. And this is who we listening to. This is who we listening to. This is the bitch that that we listening to. Cranium Cap. Bitch talk about some 4 people jumped up. We got the nerve to say that. I confided in her. Yeah, I'm good. Nope. I can't with these. That's why I say don't. Because I'm not listening to these people. I can't listen to them because they will trigger me and have me ready to flip the fuck out. Because the lies that they lie, gargling and gurgling, yes. 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 That bitch got fired for drinking at the sperm bank. And no tequila and vodka was available or in sight. But that was fucking cranium cap swipe. Come get this bitch Jabarka. Ain't it nasty? Just horrendous. Just horrendous. And fucking misfit lying and shit. I don't care what nobody say. The lion got to stop. But back to the truce versus the peace treaties versus a mad bitch link up. By definition, a peace treaty. Hold on, let's get it. Let's get it. Peace treaties, to my knowledge, peace treaties are more indefinite, while truces are more time by time basis. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do peace treaty versus, and we already know what the mad bitch link up. It's more like some people on the bedbug echo chamber. I will give it to them. That bitch started with the fucking mad bitch link up. I'll give you the shit, and I came up with my own shit. It is called. Not even water was in sight. No, not that. I call it the accomplishships. Now, I'm not trying to say Judge Shady is in any accomplishships for nobody, because she's the one as of late in the Truce. But I know Misfit and Fatal Attraction, they are in a accomplishship. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Coined it. Yes, I coined it and I heard it. I'm gonna get that bitch trademark in a minute. But going back to what I was saying, a peace treaty versus what was I saying? The truce. Now we all know that ain't no truce gonna be fucking indefinite in this black tea sector, because somebody gonna do something to say something that gets somebody upset. You know what I'm saying? That's just how that works, because people got a short attention span. People be using other people as fucking procurers and shit to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But a peace treaty, by definition, is a formal legal agreement between warring parties. And that could be a verbal agreement or whatever. It ain't got to be written down and said, all that shit. While a truce, let's get into it, is an agreement between enemies or opponents to stop fighting or arguing for a certain time. And I say to Judge Shady, Godspeed, if the Lord told you to get in that truce with Dre and Sammy Girl, I say Godspeed. I say Godspeed. I'm not going to demonize you for it. None of that. That would be crazy for me to do. But I know one thing. So you better watch your back, because you'll send me the big back. I have a cranium attack. Shit. You don't give her enough motherfucking attention. But this is another thing. How are we, the court of public opinion, the cultivators, able to differentiate an authentic truce in contrast to a fucking mad bitch link up or an accomplishship? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to tell, because we have people like Misfit and Fatal Attraction faking the funk, acting like they're really friends because Mel and Manifest had partnered up together. You know what I'm saying? When we have shit like that, it's hard to really say, is this real or is this fake? My word of mouth is my receipt, not today. Take it or leave it. Now, do you know that bitch is a fucking whore slur? Now, I hope you asked where the fuck was the receipt when that bitch said I told her that I was SA. But anyway, back to what I was saying. How are we able to differentiate? This is for anyone that's claiming that these truces have been conducted and then they act like the court of public opinion, they motherfucking intelligence isn't insulted. Because that's ultimately whose intelligence is being insulted. Their chats, their subscribers, their viewers. But just like I say to my cultivators, I deserve y'all, so I preserve y'all. That's not gonna be for everybody. When you obviously see in the bedbug echo chamber, if you're not paying, the bitch not staying. You hear me? Yeah. That's probably, and I ain't going, no offense, Essence. That's probably one of the reasons why she sent the fucking money. Because if y'all not paying, that bitch misfit not staying. That's all I'm saying. It's an extortion attempt at its finest. It's extortion. Sorry. No, it's okay. Not today. I'm just saying. I be in the road. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. People they just be quick to ask me for shit. Where's the reciprocity? I'm like Lauren in this bitch. I need some reciprocity. That's all I ask. All I ask. You know, that's all I ask. Okay? Even with these fucking CCs that think they're gonna fucking bully me and get me to do shit out and no, never. You will never bully me into submission. I don't care what the fuck you post, what you call, who you call, how you call it. And this is not me being having all this bravado or nothing. I just know the Lord got me. Cause I'm on assignment. I'm not on extortion attempts. I'm on assignment. Especially when you got all these damn fucking half a century year olds acting a plumb fucking fool and shit on this fucking app. Like they ain't got no home training. Oh wait, they don't. I was just listening to Manifestation the other day. She was playing fucking Fatal Attraction, go off on that baby. But we pick and choose what we want to choose as against our morals. That's what shake my shimmies with you bitches. That's what shake my shimmy. It do. It really do. Then y'all want to come over here and send y'all motherfucking troll pages and your procurers over and shit like Ivy, like that elf on the shelf looking wench to spam my motherfucking chat. Who the fuck is this weirdo? I'm trying to get y'all the game here. They send fucking procurers to get information like fucking Conrad Murray. No offense. But, because I don't know these people. But what it looked like, they keep saying, oh, Mel blocked Conrad from doing a peace treaty and all this shit. Why y'all sending third parties and shit? Why, if y'all really wanted a peace treaty for real, let's be realistic, y'all would have sent y'all fucking loose booty cousin to do the shit, right? Since he's the fucking pocketbook. Since he's the disposable pocketbook. Right? Mind you, he been gone. He really haven't been like he was defending his cousin. Yeah. What we thinking? What y'all think? What y'all thinking? I'm about to get on up out of here. Been here for almost 3 hours. I need a couple of cash apps. Although this is a request and not a demand. Booty purse, yes, that. It shouldn't be no problem with me. I'm telling you, Rosetta, I've been on their shit list. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck if I'm on the shit list or not. Because you gotta have this type of outlook when you're dealing with motherfucking unhinged, sadistic motherfucking maniacs. You know what I'm saying? But you know that when I interview you and all that what was it? What we was calling it, Rosetta? Can Gate, and all that shit, when they was trying to put that on you because Lexi was giving them all the fucking tea at the time being, and they wanted to defend Lexi and throw you to the wolves while you were once an avid supporter. I don't even think, yeah, this was when Loose Booty Bitcher just came around. But yeah, this is what they do. Get other people to do their dirty work. Try to use people, try to put people in compromised positions to try to get content and prolong their whack ass, dead ass shows and shit. Yeah. Yeah. That's just what I fucking observe. And obviously, the whole goal is to infiltrate the court. Right now, it's motherfucking Bell and Evans in the fucking bedbug echo chamber, and this motherfucking Mel and Manifest. You know, we the people, she be doing her own thing. You know. But yeah, I just think that's what it was. I think that you dog headed. Ooh, Ellis, you stupid. Why would I do that? People read into anything. Exactly. Talking about that you was lying and all that shit. And either way, if you didn't give nobody no motherfucking medical advice, and you wasn't misleading nobody. Exactly. The big back dog headed hoes that keep believing our ass. This is what I'm saying. But I get mad at the fucking consensus that go over there and flock to the fucking blatant lies. Blatant lies. Talking about I tried to fucking go over there and get in the fold with that bitch. Oh, that's what I want to ask Manifest about. Manifest, what was you talking about? That bitch said wait a minute. Yeah, we got to get to the bottom of that. Manifest, you said last night in your station that Misfit said that I tried to get her to go at Robo Roberson to get her on, to get Misfit on my side, like on a team up type shit. Never that. To clarify that, I sent the third party, but I wanted, even if she's still here, I don't know, she probably making some taters now, making some food or whatever. But Manifest told me that this bitch Misfit was over here talking about I tried to conduct a truce with her ass to go after Robo. Now what? I don't even like you. I'm not too keen on no fucking Robo either. So why the fuck would I know this is chess and not checkers, but I can handle my shit on my own. Kaka has it this way. This is how it's going to be. I'm good with my blacking and my cultivator. Yes, indeed. What the fuck do I need fucking Misfit for when that bitch is seeking to get your motherfucking channels the fuck up out of her? Bitch, what? Yeah, you whack. You tripping. That bitch is tripping. That's what I say. Why that bitch didn't post it on her Instagram like she posts everything else? But I will tell you this. I sent the third party over there to get in that bitch head. That's what I did do. Because all I ask is keep the playing field fair. If you want to strike me for using your station head, why don't you strike anybody else that plays it? That's all I said. I even asked Cranium Cap the same shit. Keep the same energy across the board. You had Loose Booty Bitches strike me. Why you didn't have Loose Booty Bitches strike Robo? Because you know Loose Booty Bitches said, I'm not doing that shit. I already got a fucking case I got his handle with fucking Manifest. Why would I strike Robo? Why would I strike Nomad Journey? I bet you Loose Booty did a self-inventory and said, what do I look like striking all these people on your behalf? And you didn't go to court not one time, and I'm taking on all your battles. Like he the Lord Almighty. Like he a digital diva, a digital deity diva. Huh? Well, I'm trying to see. Because why didn't Loose Booty Picture use his ads, whatever the fuck is called YouTube Studio, to strike Robo? Is he saying that he's tired of spending money on the behalf of Misfit? Just like old Doogie Way got tired of being the cash cow for old Kilo? I don't know. What y'all think? Exactly. Exactly, Hazel. That's what he wanted to be, a digital deity diva. I'm privy, Hazel. And I just asked the question. Why didn't you instruct Loose Booty Bitcher to strike Robo and all the others who use your station ad? Why just me? Because I make the most sense. Because I have the most history with you, bitch. Well, no, I don't. Bro, I can't even say that because Robo got the most history with that bitch. Why? Because I call you the bedbug echo chamber? Why? Because you scared? Because I had your daughter on this shit. And I told the cultivators that she went to jail for rolling over on not one but two babies. And it wasn't voluntary. I mean involuntary, but it was voluntary manslaughter. Why? I want to know. But I'll never conduct a truce with a bedbug, brothel, brazen, irreverent behaving bitch like motherfucking Nicole. Never. Never no more. I'm good on you. I'm good on you. I'm good on you. That's it. I'm good on. Sorry. But the ship has sailed. Kaka's good on you. Good on you. Yes, a reprobate mind. Hey, Pamela. So good to see your face in the place. But what the fuck do I look like? Having somebody have this bitch ask her for a fucking life fucking vest. Like I need this bitch to save me. You better go over there and save Loose Booty because he regretting every fucking decision he made coming in this black tea sector. Because ever since he stepped foot, he had to spend money. Not only on you, but on motherfucking traveling, motherfucking taking out, fucking going to fucking whatever he had to go to and shit. He tired. I bet he tired. And it sure sounded like he conducted a truce with old Dookie Way. That's all I know. That's all I know. Mark my words. You heard it here. But all I got to say, hold on, I got to say, how you got beef with me and you ain't even got beef in your refrigerator?
Cause you hungry. How can you have beef with me and you don't even have beef in your refrigerator? That's why you mad. Cause you hungry. Thank you. How can you have beef with me and you don't even have beef in your refrigerator? That's why you mad. Cause you hungry.
Thank you. I'm telling you, nobody that gotta beg for fucking cooling pads and shit, cooling water. That's what that bitch be begging for. Cooling water. Cooling water. I'm telling you now, I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't give a fuck who I live with. You could never touch me because of the decisions that you have made in your life that cause you to operate how you act. Your integrity is not in alignment, misfit. As much as you try to claim it is, and that be a wordsmith and speak a good game about trying to piece shit up and principalities, you're a fucking liar and your actions speak louder than your fucked up gap tooth gremlin words. And once I seen them fucking baseboards and I seen them motherfucking floors, and I could pull them up right motherfucking now. But I'd rather not, because I don't want to leave my cultivators on that type of shit. But all I know is Misfit, how she talked to her daughters, and how she treated that motherfucking bonus baby, the Muslim child she had. I know that bitch used her motherfucking menstrual blood as motherfucking lipstick and fucking eyeshadow. That's the type of bitch that is. I don't give a fuck when nobody say trigger warning, but that's the type of bitch Misfit is. Cause that bitch is too broke to buy her own fucking lipstick. She said, oh, I got my own motherfucking hand. I got my own self-induced lipstick ass bitch. But with that being said, y'all, I'm out. I appreciate y'all for being here with me. It's $Kenzo781. Y'all sound the alarm in this piece. Cause I know bitches gonna be reviewing my motherfucking shit. Yes, I did say it. Misfit is the type of bitch to wipe her motherfucking period blood on her motherfucking lips and use it as motherfucking lipstick and eyeshadow. That's a dirty ass bitch. I sure the fuck did. That bitch is dirty. Sorry. Bye. I think I had my praise and I got it out.
I gotta get it out. I gotta pray.
Night night. Don't fight. Happy Sabbath.
And when we